and gentlemen.
Hello, as
Male and female, kids of all ages, probably 18 plus, let's just be honest. Welcome to Hot Toys! How you doing?
you know what? I don't know why, but I'm just, spring is finally in the air. May was pretty gloomy here in the LA basin, and it's sunny out. I've got some renovations going on in the Robservatory. I think I'm finally going to get it down to where I want it. And more places, if they would just give me my ModuCases, I would be a happy man.
Just give me my money.
I want my ModuCases. So I need, I've got all my physical medias in here. I'm trying to organize everything so I can. People are always like, Rob, we only see one camera angle. Why don't you turn the camera around so we can see everything else in the Robservatory? And I've always been too embarrassed to do that. But now I'm almost in a place where it could be like Playboy After Dark, where I'm like Hugh Hefner. I can have a martini and I can walk around being like, here's this and here's this. Welcome to blah, blah, blah.
This is the library where I have copious amounts of sex.
Yes. That's
like
with my figures.
With my figures.
Yeah, my HAWT toys.
Oh, dude. I mean, if I turn the camera around into that direction, oh my God, people would die.
By the way, I just want to point out, I think it's very important to announce there's 1 day left for the Prisoner figures, the Prisoner Kickstarter. 1 day left if you want to get in on that. One of the more successful Kickstarters I can remember in recent memory. Good for them. Well done.
It's done great from what I've seen. Let's see where they are. But when I last checked on it, it was kicking butt.
Yes.
Which is great to see. Oh, it's just defaulted to the Witcher board game, which I'm currently thinking about. I say thinking about backing. I'm going to end up backing the Witcher board game. Right, let me go to the Prisoner. And let's see how it's... Here we go. Prisoner retro style action figures.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my candles. By the way, folks, I've got the candles burning today to try and keep the little itty bitty insect waffles.
I need to also compliment you on your lovely shirt today.
Oh, thank you.
You look so businesslike and professional, but also springtime.
Button up. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Springtime for Hitler
in Germany. People are like, what?
We are like, what?
Are you not Mel Brooks fans? Come on now.
Yeah, come on. I do like that. I do. This is relatively new, and normally I have an unbutton, but I decided to go with the full button up today.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, look at this: £142,000, which is $201,000.
That is crazy.
As you can see in the top left, you're a backer and you pledged $245. Yes, I did. So that's doing absolutely fantastic. There's only 5 hours to go. Never mind 1 day.
I'm very excited about
5 hours
this.
to go, folks. So if you want to get in on this beautiful, retro, licensed Prisoner toys, with some great little things here like the rover bubble, the diorama sets with the backgrounds, which is just beautiful as well. This is the one that Robert and I have obviously gone for.
Degree Absolute, the Degree Absolute package.
I love that on Fallout, where the theme tune just gets real.
Yeah, man.
This is it. The penny farthing bases. Do you know, I actually, because I'm such a massive Prisoner fan, and my mum knows I'm such a Prisoner fan, she loves, this is something which she is like well okay with me being a fan of.
That's good.
She bought me, she went into a bric-a-brac store, just like in odds and sods, and there was a wrought iron penny farthing. Which she bought, which is about that big by that big, which she bought for me, which is actually in my house.
Wow. Oh man, what a gift. What a great mom you have there.
Oh yeah, she sees something prisoner related. She tends to send it to me. And then we've got the inflatable rover, which is going to be hilarious. The inflatable rover, you can see the awesome little picture there. The unlocked diorama bases because of the stretch goals being being reached, which are beautiful. Beautiful. Number 2, the original first number 2. And then that's just so good.
So good.
So yes, 5 hours, folks. I will stick the link into the stream. So if you want to back that, guys and gals, you only have 5 hours left to do it. And this shows 2, maybe with a little bit of change, maybe with a bit of VAT. But it's 2, so yeah, there's only going to be 3 afterwards. Lots of super chats coming in already, by the way, folks. Number 1, thank you. Number 2, we will address the super chats towards the end of the stream. Well, just after midway of the stream. So if you got questions or whatever, get them in and we'll give them an answer. I got some goodies to show off. I got some great news to start the show with, though.
Really?
Yes.
Because you've had an ongoing tragedy in your life. I have.
I've had not only an ongoing tragedy, but Stefan! Sorry, I've got to bring this up here. This is my beautiful German friend, Stefan. It's so good to see you. Cristiano came into the chat the other day, dude. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Cristiano, Stefan, 2 great German friends of mine, followed me since Twitch 2013.
Wow, okay.
And I haven't seen head nor tail of Stefan for ages. So good to see, dude. So good to see you, man. Where's my cat? Strung up outside. Fucking gallows. That's where she is. No, Belle's just chilling out upstairs in the attic. That's where she's chilling out. Now that everything's been fixed and repaired and I've got a new modem. Did you hear about the modem?
I did. I heard some whispers of something happened.
My cat pissed on my modem and killed it.
I was just worried that your cat would get electrocuted during the stream, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm glad your cat's okay. Modems can be replaced.
Kitty cats can't.
No.
But yes, I was just about to go live on Friday Night Tights, and my internet just fell down. I was like, oh God, it's the ISP. I'll give it 2 minutes. It'll come back up again. And it didn't come back up, and I was like, shit. And I checked the phone, see if the Wi-Fi's there, because sometimes it can fall down, but the Wi-Fi's still up. And there was no Wi-Fi. So I was like, shit. So I go downstairs to the front room. The modem is off the table on the floor now. And I'm just like, it's probably fallen off and just knocked out a cable. I gotta pick it up. Covered in cat piss.
Do you think that was him? Is it a boy or girl cat?
It's Belle.
Do you think she was saying, I'm tired of you streaming and not paying attention to me, so I've figured out what I can do to get you off the internet, so now I can get petted some more,
Well, Belle she's really clever, in as much as she knows that when I'm making noise now, she knows I'm working, I'm doing something. So when if I was to finish the stream, we'll do the stream, I'll finish the stream, I guarantee you, she will come into the room within 2 minutes of me finishing for some mithering. But she was not happy with something, and she definitely took it out on the modem. So I had to get an engineer in. They came on Tuesday. They were going to come Monday, but the lights started to come back on, so I thought it was gonna be okay. So I cancelled the Monday visit. It wasn't okay. I was like, okay, I'll just watch some more Batman 5. I'll tether. I'm tethering at the moment. I was tethering.
Sure.
And then the guy came around on Tuesday after I'd just spent 8 hours cleaning the downstairs. Because I just, I had boxes everywhere. Oh my God, it was a disaster zone. So the front room is now about, she's happy now because I went down to open up some mail today, and I'm sat on the sofa, one of my sofas, and I'm opening up the mail. Belle just comes bouncing into the front room and just starts playing. Grabbing something, flicking something up in the air, running around after it, Like, okay, she's happy. She's happy now that things have been cleaned out, and she used to have an assault course in the front room. She just used to bounce between the top of the boxes. Maybe she's a little bit sick of that. She's 11 years old now, so
sure.
Maybe she wants a little bit more ground control to Major Tom. But I received some news during the week where they have found my Justice Mobile.
Oh, thank God.
They sent me some photographs. They said, can you identify this and tell us if this is the missing box? And so there was this big box, and it had Justice Mobile on the side, so I was already like, boosh. And then they opened it up, which I'm fine with. They opened up the cardboard, not the actual product, but they opened up the cardboard surrounding it. And because these are custom-made Batmobiles, they have your government name on them, or the name that you wish to have on them. I wish to have my government name on them. So it did say on it, my government name. And I was just like, as you can see, that is my name. That is my product. So the woman who'd been helping me, she was just like, fantastic. We're going to try and get it to you as soon as possible. 2 days later, yesterday, I believe, maybe the day before, actually, yeah. Knock at my door from the couriers. My Justice Mobile is now in my front room. Yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, nice. I think. So yeah, the Justice Mobile is here. The things there, that's the Justice Mobile Justice League additional sets. So that's the missiles, the cannon from the Justice League movie. And then I also got the diorama base, which is chunkastic. Mm-hmm. So I just speaking with Robert before the start of the show, and I think the way that I'm going to do this is I'm probably going to get a coffee table, like a sturdy coffee table, like a glass one. I'm going to put the base of the Batmobile on it, then I'm going to put the Batmobile on that, then I'm going to film some shots and stuff, then I'm going to put it in the video section here, and then we're going to watch. We'll have a video to watch.
That is I hope to do something similar when I get my Millennium Falcon cockpit. I'm gonna be able to unbox my Han and Chewie that I've never taken out of the box, and they come with the headsets that go in the Millennium Falcon cockpit. So I'm very excited about that, and I want to do more of that, and I want to set up a thing so I can build models and more unboxings, a different station from where I'm sitting now, so we can do more of that because I think more people. I did my one unboxing of Mr. Freddie Mercury right here, and everyone's like, do more of those unboxings, and I'm like, with cock, and Justin does the Tiffany, the A1, the A-list unboxing videos because he really delves into how it's funny. I love his, before I knew Justin, I love his unboxing videos because he's very academic about it. He shows the figures, he shows what's in the box, and he shows every angle of it, and then he does deep dives into what he likes and what he doesn't like about the figures. And he told me once, I thought this was surprising, that some people said, well, you should change up how you do your videos. And I'm like, no, because the format's what makes it great. Like if I want to know about a figure, Justin's way of doing those unboxings is so clinical and academic. I feel like I'm really getting out of them what I want out of them, and it really helps me make an informed decision. Like Am I going to drop the hundreds of dollars on a figure? Well, Justin's videos tell me that exactly. So I figured if I'm going to do like my first unboxing video with that Freddie Mercury thing, I'm like, I want it lo-fi, handheld. I don't want to make. I'm not competing with Justin. I want to go in the exact opposite direction. And I felt, the first person to comment on that video was in fact Justin. He's like, you got to do more of these. And I'm like, all right. These doddering old man, like, look at this. As my camera's moving all over the place. But
I liked it. I thought it was a fun video.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's all I want to do. And I'll make it a little bit more technically proficient. But yeah, I like doing that.
Maybe just get a tripod.
Right.
But I thought like the commentary and all that kind of stuff was great. I just had a huge smile on my face throughout the whole video.
Yeah, I want to do more of that, and now I have a desk that I've put over here that I can build models and like do unboxings on, and it'll do well for that. And so I'm going to I got to get a few more webcams and another computer I can stream out of, but that's what I'll be doing, and I'll have a place to do it. So that'll be good.
Yes. It's all about the room, isn't it?
It is, because there is none. There's
well, there is. I mean, there's the room, but the room's kind of like got stuff on it.
Yes, everywhere.
That could really, really not do with being there. So I'm after my 8-hour jaunt yesterday. I am sort of like ready for tackling this room this weekend.
Nice.
I'm like, okay, Saturday, it's gonna happen. Well,
maybe
even tomorrow I'm not committed to anything tomorrow.
I've got to say, I really want to see some of those big statues. Like, when I've been streaming with, say, Purple Valkyrie, she's got that great statue behind her. I think is it Prime One?
Dr. Doom. Yeah, Prime One, Dr. Doom.
Yeah, which is awesome. And I want to see that Mark, man. I want to see your Battle of the Planets, Mark. What's up with that, bruh?
Well, he's there. I mean, I did a stream yesterday, Gary, the real BBC, and I was telling Gary about, I just spent 8 hours cleaning up the front room, trying to get space back because all the space had been taken over by Jabba the Hutt and and they're still in boxes, the whole lot of them. And so I showed off the Mark. I showed off the images from the Sideshow.
Yeah, man.
And he was like blown away by it, and it's just there in this. But I really want Mark up here because it's just such a beautiful piece.
Yeah, and I want to see it. I want to see it.
So this is why I mean, like I said, I'm not committed to anything tomorrow. I haven't committed to any streams. I'll probably pump out a video or two, but there's no reason why I can't have a real good crack at getting some space here tomorrow. And if I can get some space here, I'd love to get Mark up as soon as I could, really.
Yeah.
Because I've got the thing next door. I could bring that into here. That's the trouble room, the bedroom. Because that's literally just.
Well, the bedroom's always supposed to be the trouble room.
Oh, it's not the trouble room for the right reasons, though. It's the trouble room because that's the room that is just full of plastic containers of shit.
Yeah.
That needs to go up to the attic. I need to work out what I want from them to go into the cases. And what just needs to be packed away because I'm a fucking moron, and just put into the attic. But I have like a base that I could get out of there, which Mark would sit on beautifully because that's the same. Because I've got a couple of them, and one is in the front room right now, and that's what's got my Azrael Batman statue on.
Right. Yeah.
Which, can I just say, now that the boxes are all out the way and stuff, I was giving that a good stare yesterday.
All right.
Just sat there, eating my crunchy nut cornflakes, giving it a right stare. Oh, it's so good. So big. Ladies. So good. Speaking of Batman, I've got a little thing to show off.
I hear the rustling of plastic.
Guess what arrived? The Duster arrived.
Wow, you got yours. I have yet to get mine.
And you can see if...
wow, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's the chocolate now scarf.
For those of you who don't know, this is the Nightmare Batman jacket that's it would go with the Hot Toys Nightmare Batman. Some of you already might have that, but we've ordered the 2-pack that doesn't come out till 2022. But hey, you're ready now. You are ready, bro.
Yeah, ready.
You are ready.
Staying sealed. But the Duster it's great. It's darker. It's dingier. It's muckier.
Oh yeah.
Got the proper color chocolate scarf to go around the face now.
Yeah.
So that's just, I was shocked actually when I got an email from them saying, "Hey, we've shipped your jacket." I was kind of like,
that's very exciting.
Me already.
I believe I have a shipping notice from them as well.
Oy.
And I did get a shipping notice. I did buy. Last week we were talking about head sculpts, and Justin showed off that new Superman head sculpt with the hair that was going in the proper direction.
Right direction.
I did buy that head sculpt from 1/6 Kit. I also bought, I bought that excellent Jon Snow head sculpt to put on my Jon Snow figure.
That nobody's ever going to look at.
Come on now. I can always dream up better scenarios. Oh, you do? Oh, well. Oh, yes, you do. Wow. Okay.
I have a letter to read because somebody sent me a model in the post.
Wow.
An equal model, but it made me laugh. And it's beautifully done, by the way. It made me laugh because of the content, but I was exceedingly impressed with the quality of it. So, dear Az, forgive the typewritten note, but my handwriting these days resembles hieroglyphics written by a blind man on LSD after a prolonged drinking session. I can relate to that, darling. I wanted to thank you for your channel and the many hours of entertainment, albeit at the cost of your sanity, that you and Gary and other lesser men, Ryan, have provided. I barely watch new films or TV shows anymore with YouTube and channels such as your own. I honestly don't miss them. I loved your Resident Evil 8 playthrough. I'm sure there's horror games aplenty your audience would love to see you play and listen to your masculine war cries all night long. I've included a little present as a token of thanks. Hopefully, she'll cheer you up and perhaps make you whimsical as to what her TV show might have been if it wasn't for the woke bullshit. Or she'll give you PTSD. I am not responsible for your reaction either way. I don't want to keep your attention too much longer, but I was putting all my does into a new case and came across the set for Ultraviolet, a 6-episode TV run from 1998 that I do believe was on Channel 4. Do you remember it?
I love Ultraviolet. I have that on DVD.
Da-da-da. Yeah, he's just doing his da-da-das. It was pretty good if memory serves. A young Jack Davenport, yes, and Idris Elba, yeah, tearing it up with vampires and musings on the value of life itself.
And they never called them vampires.
Vampires, yes. Anywho, I'm off to finish painting up my 3rd, possibly 4th Saint Celestine, although I really want to delve into the new copy of Blood Bowl that just arrived. Nice. Such is life. Take care, dude. Thanks once again for being yourself. Regards, Richard. Richard, thank you so much indeed. And this is the beautiful figure that Richard sent me, which is actually Batwoman.
Wow. That's really nice.
On a gargoyle, and it's really, really nice.
That is really nice.
I just think of this as comic book Batwoman, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Before they really went to work with it.
Let's hear it for comic book Batwoman.
Yeah. She's great. absolutely great. So, dude, that's going to find a pride of place somewhere. And when I do find it, you will be... oh, God, my words, brain. You will be... I'm stupid. You will be aware of it. I'll show you. I'll show you where I put it. Because the posh words which I want to use just can't come out. So that was beautifully packaged. Lovely letter. Things like that put a big smile on my face. I've had a few DVDs sent to me by people, and they don't come with names. So most people just not putting any names, so I don't know who to thank for them. I had an anime series sent to me today, Blu-ray.
Wow.
Prison School or something. Anime.
Right up. Sounds good. Sounds like right up my alley.
I read the back and it was just like, this contains sexual themes, sexual language, nudity. I was like,
does it have demons with long tentacles and all that?
Most likely.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I would hazard a guess, yes. But now I'm gonna have to watch it to find out and report.
Ladies.
Last week, sir. Last week, we had a little bit of I was a little bit upset.
Yes.
I just purchased this Damn Toys Leon Kennedy. Love the Resident Evil series, as was alluded to in that letter as well. Love me some scares. I think it's a beautiful figure in terms of the accessories, the head sculpt, the layout. However, it was missing a patch on its left arm, his left arm, and the glue, which was keeping the Velcroed belts together and stuff,
right, was
awful. It just already disintegrated. So I actually have had to use glue, to tighten that up. So I contacted Sideshow, where I purchased it from. They apologized. And they said, we'll get the parts division to contact you. Parts division contacted me in as much as they just sent an email saying, right, we've sent a body to you. We've sent a body to you. So this came in the post from Sideshow. And when they said they sent a body to me, what they really meant is basically we just sent the whole thing to you.
Wow.
So they sent me a whole new Leon just without the accessories. So I've got all the accessories, of course. And yes, shoulder patch on the left and the right.
Wow.
And because I've got the accessories, I can now complete that. So yes, essentially, I have a Leon with accessories, which I'm going to use. And because there's so many accessories, there is a potential to create a second Leon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, the theory... Listen, tell me what you think of this, Robert. The theory was to maybe, on the second one, to rough up the outfit. So maybe rip the sleeve off. Put some tears in the pants.
I'm all for this.
Make it look like he's had dealings with the zombies.
Yep.
And he's at a later stage in the game. Maybe give him the rocket launcher, which does come with it. You do get the rocket launcher. Yes. It's because of the accessories is so much. So yeah, exactly. Somebody said damaged Leon.
Yeah.
Cracking open the paints, putting a little bit of blood, a little bit of cuts.
I think that's a fine idea, sir. That's exactly what you want. I mean,
that's a project.
You were given a gift. Sideshow came through for you. They're pretty great. That customer service is pretty great.
I cannot knock Sideshow's customer service.
No.
At all. I cannot knock it one bit. Whenever I've had a problem, they have endeavored to resolve it. Toot sweet.
I have look, does Sideshow, do they charge a lot for their figures? Sure. But I've always had a pretty good experience with Sideshow. When something gets mailed to me, like you mailed something to me, which I'll show later. I know you had a little issue there with that, but I mean, it shows up like if you were to order something this morning, like before noon, if I were to order, it would show up the next day at my house. That's how quick Sideshow is, and it's amazing. Although I must say that I keep paying off figures that I guess they don't have yet, or they haven't shipped them to me, like my Captain America, which I've been waiting for and waiting for and waiting for. They keep saying, well, maybe it'll be there in July, even though some people already have theirs. I'm waiting. I keep paying off more and more figures. You know, one day I'm going to get a deluge of them, but it's great. What I really want are those ModuCases that I ordered from them. I
ordered 10
from Sideshow.
Sideshow.
So you're getting the DF60s that I'm getting.
Yeah.
And you know, you can go to ModuCase and they make a base for the DF60s, that a base that rises them up, and there's little drawers at the base. So you can put all kinds of accessories and things in there, which I think is really cool.
Great.
And just it lifts them up a little bit off the ground. And then they also sell, but again, I don't know if you have to wait for those. If you order them from ModuCase, they already have those in stock. And they also have like little risers for the box, because those display cases are really deep, you know, so you can have multiple layers. I mean, I can't wait to get, I've ordered some from ModuCase, and they're, you know, not going to come till the end of the year or something like that. But hey, what are you going to do?
Well, I mean, just to kind of give you an idea on how ridiculously quick delivery is. Did I explain? I explained the story last week. Can I just say, I think last week's Hot Toys, well, it was fully articulated because it was on Robert's channel. I think that was the best one we've ever done.
That was a great figure. That was a great figure. That was a great show.
The show was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The audience seemed to really get into it, and boy, do we have some great convos.
Yes, we did.
Sorry, I'm just okay. We got Gary jumping in a minute. I think I explained that, you know, I had tried to get you something, and for some reason the address had cocked up and it shipped it to me.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to wait, so I shipped another one to you anyway. Which,
I mean, what, you're a prince among lesser men, let me just tell you.
And I shipped, when I got it, it said shipping today. And then when I got yours, which was the very same day, it was a little later. It was later because it's like just when they closed. So when I did yours, it was shipping tomorrow because the couriers had already been.
Sure.
So the two items shipped 1 day apart. We got them on the same day.
Yeah, that's insane. By the way,
I got mine the same day that Robert got his.
Full disclosure, I might have mentioned, I didn't say anything of like what it was or anything like that. I did mention maybe to the critical drinker that he should check in with you.
I have contacted Will, and I have said it's yours.
And what did he say?
Oh, thank you.
Yes, because we did a great stream. He contacted me, and we had done a stream back in December about Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and I thought we had a great conversation about Alien. I love, I think that, to me, just because I'm interested in the mechanics of storytelling, I really think that a critical drinker should be teaching a college course on.
Oh, he could easy
genre storytelling. I mean, I and even sometimes when I disagree with them, I still think that his opinions they're so well thought out, and his real understanding of the mechanics of storytelling, what makes things work and what makes things not work. It's essential. If anybody's interested in movies or writing or anything, his streams are, I mean, yes, I love the character of the critical drinker. I do love that character. And I love the tropes that he uses, his drinkerisms. I love all that. But don't let that dissuade you from understanding that he really is giving you a master class.
Oh, he's razor sharp.
Razor sharp. And he's also, I mean, I've never met him in person, obviously, but he seems to be a really nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, I've done quite a few streams with him now, and I do have his details and whatnot. We do contact each other. And he's he's just the nicest guy, you know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, off camera, he's so humble. He's a family guy. He's so, you know, it's just, yeah, he's one of those people that you're really drawn to because comes across as real genuine and you know, like I said, they're one of those real sharp, intellectual guys. And we've got, I mean, I said this before, but I said again, I feel like the dummy, right? Because to me, I'm just a customer. You know, I'm a guy that likes to watch some sci-fi. I'm the guy that likes to buy a toy. You know, I'm a guy that used to like buying a comic. You know, I'm just a customer. I'm in the presence of greatness every day I stream. You know, it's like everyone I stream with, from yourself to Gary to just some guy to Critical Drinker. It's just like I'm just in the presence of greatness, and I'm just a scrub.
Well, no, but I feel the same way about you. I mean, that's one of the great things about YouTube, especially I mean, we've been streaming now for almost a year together, doing the Prisoner shows. Now, how funny is it you and I just randomly started doing Prisoner shows, and tomorrow a Prisoner Kickstarter ends, and we're getting Prisoner action figures. Like literally, our 2 shows that we've been doing together have resulted, I'd like to think, if it wasn't for us, there would be no Prisoner action figures.
The worlds collided, man.
Hey, we got to contact those people. Like when we receive our packages of those figures, we have to bring them on and do a celebration of those. But like you, I mean, I feel very privileged to be streaming with everyone, and it's been like Just Some Guy is another streamer who I really, really like his videos. And as a matter of fact, he did a great video. I think he dropped it yesterday, maybe this morning, about Tolkien. And yeah. I mean, he skewers the people that are complaining about diversity in this Amazon series. But he does it in such a way like, let me explain to you why all of you are just wrong. But he doesn't, it's not name calling. Here's a map of Middle Earth, motherfuckers. You know, and let me show you why you're wrong. And I'm just like,
gonna smack you with logic.
I have a
question. I do have a question. Gary, when are you and Just Some Guy gonna do a fucking Lord of the Rings stream? Because I've got my cock out already waiting for that.
Oh, wow. We can, and we'd be straight still if we did that.
Yeah. Bro,
we're secure. I'll watch too. Gary, it's good to see you, sir.
Hi. Robert, Meyer, Burnett, how are you?
I am good. I've been loving the Lord of the Rings streams, and when you guys are both, like Just Some Guy and you, have been talking about the upcoming Amazon Lord of the Rings series, and I think that you've all been making some very salient points that are very much worth listening to.
Thank you.
When Just Some Guy did the video on J. Scott Campbell.
Oh my God, that was great too.
He referenced myself in that video, and he said, "Az is a generous guy," and I was thinking to myself, "You said the wrong word. You said it was Az is a fucking idiot." And if he had said that, I would have loved him even more.
Well, you know, and he makes a great point there, right? And by the way, he and I, we just talked about it last week, so we're going to do it soon. We just got to set stuff up. He's a woefully undersubscribed YouTuber. He should be at 500,000 easy. Like he, as good as Critical Drinker, as Mahler. He's a great YouTuber. What you just said is fans don't like being made assholes. We don't like. Wow, you just made me feel like an asshole. Thank you. But yet you still want me to buy your product, and I'm not, and you're wondering why. I mean, that's the bottom line of this entire argument. They've made it about politics, and half the time you're like, we're arguing about 2 different things. You know that, right? I just want like one story. I want one story to remain truest as possible to the original creator's intent. I want one character to remain a dude. Is that too much to ask? It is, obviously, right now coming on the Sandman news. What a week it's been in Hollywood. It's like, Robert, your city's lost its mind, dude. It's lost its fracking mind. Everybody understands like it's a growing world and we've got to try to appeal to new audiences, but then there's like, we're going to undermine every single thing. Make something new. For F's sake, make something new.
Well, that's, you know, I was just saying that I before I jumped on this stream, I was on with Andre and Tom and Latino Slant on Midnight's Edge. They were celebrating their 100th episode of their morning show. And the idea is, to me, I'm like, okay, instead of exploiting these old franchises, which you basically reanimated, like Dr. Frankenstein animated his monster. Where's the new original ideas that we need? What are you guys going to adapt 40 years from now? And this aversion to creating new things. I mean, no one ever got rich in Hollywood following a trend. You set trends. I mean, yesterday we celebrated the 44th anniversary of the release of Star Wars. Well, Star Wars, 44 years old, and we're still celebrating Star Wars. We're still waiting for them to make great Star Wars. I mean, to me, Star Wars was really great. 2 movies. I loved Star Wars. I saw Empire Strikes Back 26 times in the theater. And I want Star Wars to be great. But the Disney, I mean, yeah, I like The Mandalorian, but it's certainly not, you know, it's we're getting what we want. We're getting the baseline of good, fun Star Wars. But I would like to see, you know, Star Wars that's informed by modern science fiction or classic science fiction. I want to get the idea that people have read Heinlein and read Frank Herbert and read all the science fiction and fantasy are a literary based genre. And if you're not up on the great canonical works of science fiction and fantasy, like not just for Lord of the Rings, but if you haven't read Tolkien or you haven't read Stephen R. Donaldson, The Chronicles of Thomas Covenant, The Unbeliever, or any number of things, why are you writing fantasy television or movies? Because you're not well informed enough. Like, I wouldn't go be a brain surgeon if I hadn't studied, brain surgery. So if you're writing science fiction, fantasy, and horror, and you're working in comics or genre literature, you better damn well have a working knowledge of the very literature you plan on working in before you start working in it. And I really think that we're seeing it in the comics industry. I mean, my God, does anyone have a working knowledge of the last 50 years of comic history? Because please, would you? Because if you don't, how are you supposed to write effective comic book stories? And it drives me bonkers.
Absolute bonkers. I feel like it's reaching a peak right now. It does feel like it's getting peak like stupidity out there. And again, like we're not. I could be a fundamentalist on some things, but I'm like cool with change to a certain extent.
Yeah, right.
Like this is beyond ridiculous, though. I mean, like Jenna Coleman is John Constantine, basically.
Joanna Constantine.
Yeah, a descendant. And Jar Jar, you know what? It's a beautiful symmetry of the universe tends to unfold as it should. As Jar Jar comes out today or yesterday and says, "Well, maybe having a plan was a good idea."
Oh shit! How often has probably all of us said that in a stream, in a video? Where was the plan? 18 months after the final film comes out. Probably should have had a plan.
Probably.
Well, let me just one thing about Joanna Constantine. She was introduced in the Sandman comics, and she's from the 1800s. In the 1800s,
it's supposed to be a Constantine's like a descendant of her.
Yeah, but that is from the original run of Sandman's my favorite comic book of all time. So I found the announcement today of the cast to be interesting. Like, I don't understand.
I mean, basically, they found it. I mean, it's a canonical way of replacing John. I mean, wouldn't you rather have a Sandman with the Endless in it, like the real Endless that you read in the comic books?
Yeah. But what I thought was really weird is, like, Desire. Why do they have to cast an actor and then talk about their pronouns? Like, Desire was supposed to be the sexuality or the sex of that character was always ambiguous. Desire would take on the mantle of who you were, whatever you desired. That's how Desire would appear to you. And it's just weird. Like, what pronouns? Like, who cares? In the Sandman universe, the Sandman himself would be like, I just don't care about pronouns.
Fuck your pronouns.
What are you telling me?
And like, listen, I'm not the biggest Neil Gaiman fan in the world. I'm like one of those few. Like, I respect the story and read it when it came out, and I wasn't particular. I was more of a Garth Ennis guy.
Yeah, sure. Well, the one thing about what I loved about the Sandman is literally a story about storytelling itself, and that was one of the things I always loved about it. And I think that now, what it celebrated was classical storytelling. And now to see that they're literally injecting identity politics into the very announcements for these new characters, I'm like, that seems so against the grain, even though the Sandman always celebrated alternative lifestyles and it was baked into the stories. You don't have to come out and say, look at us. I mean, it was a trailblazer in terms of inclusion, and it never had to say, look at how inclusive this story. It was already there. I mean, Sandman was one of the things that was in fact inclusive without having to beat a drum and say, look at how great we are. And now it's like, really? You know, Sandman was at the fourth.
That's what they have to do now.
It's like, God, that would be like saying, here we are, we're doing a documentary about the Stonewall riot. We're going to talk about how inclusive it is in case you didn't know what Stonewall was. And I'm just like, give me a break, man.
Great analogy.
I mean,
yeah,
God.
It's almost like comics were inclusive before.
Yeah,
somebody said something.
No one ever wrote Love and Rockets.
No.
Somebody said something really interesting to me today, because we were discussing this kind of issue. Of why is it suddenly coming? Because you just have to watch films from six to 10 years ago, and it's just there. There's no right. You don't have to explain anything. It's just there, right in front of you. And they said to me, you wouldn't go on a plane to Vietnam and say, excuse me, I need to have a Vietnamese pilot to take me to Vietnam. And then you have another person saying, well, actually, I don't think that the disabled are represented enough with the pilot, so you got to now have a disabled Vietnamese pilot. And then another person says, well, I want some inclusivity with their sexuality, so you're now asking for a gay Vietnamese disabled pilot to take you to Vietnam. You wouldn't do that with a plane. You get on the plane, pilot takes you. Like and what they were trying to allude to was essentially the vast majority of people who will watch a TV show, you don't know the sex of the author. For the most part, most people wouldn't not even know who wrote the thing. And so when you're watching it, it doesn't matter who wrote the damn thing if you're enjoying it. So if you're having fun, if you're watching the show, this show's great, and it turns out that it was a transsexual elephant that wrote the show, nobody would give a toss. They'd be like, give the transsexual elephant more stuff to write, because this is great. You don't care. And it's the flip side. It's not us. It's not the our side is in the customer side, or it's the flip side that's saying, hey, this person is they're that. And it's like, we don't need to know that. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to the entertainment. We're here for the entertainment. We're not here for the pronoun drop. We're not here for the gender swap, the race swap, the sexuality swap. We're here for the entertainment. That's what we're here for. Why are you emphasizing that more than a story? And that's when it becomes more than a story. When it becomes more than a story, you've already lost. You've already lost.
Yeah. And what's odd about this is Hollywood loves to copy success, right? They just try to, but there's been no real success of this model. There's been failure after failure, yet they're still trying to enforce it. I'm trying to think, like, because Doctor Who worked out really well. I mean, like, let's just copy that success.
Well, I mean, going back to the Sandman, I'm so looking forward to the series and how they're gonna, carefully recreate that story. But when I saw this announcement of the cast today, I'm like, guys, let your story speak for itself. But to lead, I mean, this was a comic book that broke so much ground. It got people who didn't read comics back into comic book stores, because it got women reading comics, because the character of Death, it brought all kinds of people into the comic book world that weren't necessarily. I'm fully convinced that Sandman is single-handedly responsible for every Hot Topic store that popped up, because it led to Emily the Strange. And all
it was a culmination. I mean, yes, it created more goths, but there were goths long before.
Oh no, but I mean, yes, but I mean,
there were stores like like my wife used to work in a store, a precursor to Hot Topic called Gamma Gamma in Encinitas, and there used to be Retail Slut in Hollywood.
Right, sure.
One-stop punk rock shop.
I mean, I go back to, to me, Goth, Ground Zero for Goth was the opening of The Hunger in '83, watching Peter Murphy come out and David J. and Daniel Ash playing Bela Lugosi's Dead, which is like the stairway to heaven of Goth,
Yes, it is. It's a great movie.
And, you look at all the original lineup of Christian Death and all that, but it was the culmination of all those things, and it's sort of mainstreamed, having that character of Death be a goth, and it was, they didn't have to, like, when I was reading Sandman, no one ever said, please read this comic because it's so inclusive. We have gay characters and trans characters and characters that are to be determined, like Desire, and Gaiman was playing with all those things, and he never expected to be patted on the back. People discovered the comic because of what it was, and he was just writing his stories. And now it's like, in case you don't know, and I'm like, really? Something that was already trailblazing, you had to pollute it this way and promote it this way?
That's why Vertigo is dead. I mean, like the thing that you just said trailblazed all of this. Sandman and Alan Moore, pretty much their works created Vertigo. Vertigo was this amazing thing that
look what he did. Look what Moore did in Swamp Thing.
Yeah. And then how did it die? They brought into this, they put in a new editor at DC, and they went right into identity politics, and it lasted about a year and it died, and it went to the Black Label. And because they tried to break something that was already working just fine.
And like you said, I don't understand why do people not have a sense of history? I mean, this evolution was happening, like, as you said, it was already there.
Yes.
It was already progressing. We've already seen these tectonic shifts in acceptance. It was already moving forward rapidly. And what happened in the last 5 years? Was it not happening rapidly enough for you? So everybody had to come in and destroy what was already beginning to happen naturally?
There's a lot of, I can't go down that rabbit hole is long.
I know.
All covered it a lot. And it's, there's a lot of imposters who have come in and tried to hitch their wagons to a lot of things that they don't give a crap about. Or, bring in all the new people you want, please. New people, as long as you're hungry to learn. Like when I went in to comic books, I was very young, but I was like, I want to know more about this. And nothing nerds like to do more is share their love of something. My God, Babylon 5. You mentioned Babylon 5 or anime. You're going to get 25 anime recommendations in the next 5 minutes. And you're going to get like Babylon 5. You need to watch it in this order because people want to share what they love. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing about fandom.
Yeah.
And they don't do that anymore because there's no sense of, you're right. There's no sense of history. People don't understand that all this crap has happened before. I mean, we went through this almost the same exact thing in the late 90s. It was done better, I would say.
This is why we keep joking that this stuff was born in 2016 because it's as if they thought they'd invented black people and women and diversity in 2016 suddenly out of nowhere. It didn't exist before. And then you just have this plethora of history of great, this great organic growth just in humanity.
Yes.
In that time, just shot down by people who want to get a pat on the back for, hey, I don't know if you're aware, but I has a gays friend.
Mm-hmm. Aren't I awesome?
Do you want a medal? What are you actually trying to get out of this? I'm just trying to say that I'm probably a better person than you.
I'm an ally.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not a friend. I'm an ally. So
yeah. Oh, somebody said something really good about that today. They said, I think it's Carrie. Beautiful Carrie Smith.
That, yeah.
She said that I have friends, I have acquaintances, but SJWs, they have allies.
Right. By the way, Gary, both of you, the last Friday Night Tights you did, I loved your guest. I wasn't aware of her. And I went and started checking out her channel and watching a lot of her vids. Very compelling individual. Really liked her. She is, and she's got, I think, the best solution for the entire problem. It's going to take a long time, but she's always said, in this cultural battle, we're trying to, you're fighting
emotion with facts. And I'm just paraphrasing what she said. And the only way we're going to get through to each other at all is on that emotional level. That's the only way we're going to start. That's when we're going to sit down and start talking and compromising. And we're a long way from that. But that's essentially what she said. She says it much better than I do. Go check out her, please. And she's brilliant.
Unsafe Space.
Unsafe Space on YouTube.
I think that's the third time we've had Kerry on. She's awesome. She's absolutely. We love having her on, and she's such a nice person as well. It's it's crazy. And Gary and I both had the privilege of being on Unsafe Space ourselves. And getting to have another chat with her and a co-host and whatnot, and Carter's cool. Just really, really nice people. Really nice people.
You know who loves their customers? Osmus. I don't know if they're like a front company for somebody else.
They do love their customers,
but they love their customers. They like money. See, they like money, and they're like, we're gonna give our customers what they want because we like our customers' money, so we're gonna like do something fucking awesome like this, like make it look like
let's give Gary a full
sleeve.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my mic. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that cover, man.
Oh, it's so
beautiful map.
And they've been specializing in the Lord of the Rings toys. And they do such a good job. Did you see they just announced this week their Arwen and Deathfrock exclusive edition?
Oh no, I didn't, but I'll have to order it.
It's beautiful.
I'll try and put it up, Robert, for after.
I just love that the name of the figure is Arwen and Deathfrock.
And Deathfrock, yes. You know what? They haven't done a Gollum yet. I wonder why.
I don't know, man.
I wonder if there's like a rights issue with MGM or something, or what. Well, that's now owned by Amazon.
The Arwen and Deathfrock, as everyone who watches this channel knows, I love things that come with chairs. I love 6-scale chairs, and she comes. Arwen comes with like a day bed, and I'm looking at it like, oh,
dude, I've got it already, dude. I've got it already lined up for when
you got to have a shot of that the day bed she comes with because they have schematics of it.
I'm not pulling this
on their website.
His chair. Until I get his chair, I'm not pulling this out. It's staying until I get that in.
You can get it from Sideshow, dude.
Yeah, I got it on order already. It's already on the way. So here is I've already got one of these, but there's something different about that. Well, there's a lot different. And this has been I ordered this. You ordered one too, right, Rob? Did you order one?
I have one. I got it. And have you opened this yet?
No, this is the first time I'm open. I've been waiting.
Dude, okay. Now everybody watch Gary's face when he opens this. You're gonna see a grown man. You're gonna see joy and delight cross his features.
So yeah, I ordered this almost 2 years ago.
Yep.
And then it got held up by the coof, and I was just like, this is gonna get canceled. This thing's totally gonna get canceled. And it showed up to San Francisco because I ordered it that long ago. My wife brought it down, and now I'm opening it for the first time. So. What there is? Oh, what the hell? It's got okay.
See, look at his face. Look at his face.
See, it's little crown.
Oh yeah, of course.
Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And then you got what's this? How do you even get this out here? I'm kind of
now afraid. The head is in its own separate box.
Oh, that's right, because they did with the alternate ones with Mary and Piffy. Sorry, I just got back from the gym. So I'm like sweaty, and I like my computer just got here, and that's why I was a little late. My new computer. Oh my God! Oh,
there it is.
Oh, look at that fucking beard. Here, let me hold it up. Like I said, I just did tons of lifting, so my hands are shaking like fucking crazy. Look at that.
So good, that head sculpt.
So good.
Oh, that is a beautiful beard. And look at the fucking damn it.
That is so one good. Great head sculpt.
It's incredible, man.
Oh, I would have paid that much just for that. I could have put the rest on the Hobbit one, but it looks like the Lord of the Rings one. There's a distinct difference, right? You know, and
yeah.
We got our body. We got our body, which is detached from the head, but holy crap. I love how they do this. They're so freaking good. Osmus is the best.
And it's magnetized. There's a magnet in there. You got to get it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's magnetized. So the way it.
Boop. Right. So you got to get it on.
You might have to have it on the inside headpiece because there's the metal there.
Oh, yeah.
So, and what is his sword? His sword's Glamdring, right? Is that Gandalf's sword?
Is that? Never knew how you pronounce that. I used to call it like glam drill or whatever.
Yeah, I don't. But it's metal.
The swords are metal. They have.
So
I've got the Boromir rooted hair one, which is those are metal as well. I like how they put a little bit of hairspray in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You said that, Rob, didn't you? You said there's just a little something to.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that! And now when you put the hat on, so it's magnetized, so it'll sit on his head.
Okay, I gotta get it right.
Yeah, it kind of fits in one. Yeah, there
we go.
Yeah,
such a good figure.
Oh, it is so beautiful, and I gotta. Hang on, we gotta get the rest of the stuff out now. I don't because I'm moving and it's a temporary. I'm not like accessorizing all my guys that are up right. They're just pretty much up and I leave all the little thing. This is and that's in the box. I'm going to be moving soon. I also was supposed to. I have another figure coming that's 7 feet tall. So
what is that?
Yeah.
Can you not say what it is? Or you're going to keep it secret?
No.
I'll put it in the private chat to you.
Okay, I'm dying.
But it's
7 feet.
7 feet tall. I used to have in my comic store. I had the Iron Man 2, the full size Iron Man that lights up.
Oh wow!
I had a life size Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Supergirl. I'm forgetting somebody because I made a bunch too. I had a Doctor Who. No, I didn't have a cat. God, I know I'm forgetting one. And I had a Hulk, but I never could fit him in the store. I never could fit him in the store, so I ended up selling. But I had from the Hulk movie. It was like 9 feet tall.
Oh man!
Silver Surfer. I had Silver Surfer from so I got that for like $300, $200, $300. A guy said if you come by the movie theater right now and pick it up, I closed the store, drove over to freaking Berkeley and picked it up.
Oh man!
Got a life-size Silver Surfer. So yes, you get there's a book. You get a book, and then like your assortment of hands and stuff. We got to get his staff. There's his robe and his pouch. What is this? Oh, this is cool as hell. This stand.
Somebody said, "Is it a life-size Lady Dimitrescu?" Lady Dimitrescu is 9 foot tall.
Look at the stand.
And it comes with a gate that opens that says on party business. No admittance except on party business.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Fuck. That is fucking brilliant. It must be on the other layer. There we go. So we got there's his cloaks and his little that's where he keeps his weed. That's his satchel. That's where he used to say.
So I just realized that Stefan in the chat wanted to call somebody sweetie, and because Stefan's German, unfortunately called them sweaty.
Sweaty? I'm sweaty right now, so that's okay. I am actually sweaty right now. Oh,
I don't think it's calling you sweetie, but it's okay. You can take it if you want.
Oh, I am so in love with this figure. This is now it's right up there with Christopher Reeve. Oh my god. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The beautiful sword.
These are metal. Yeah, I've got a life-size version of this somewhere too. I have so many.
Yeah, Hot Toys have got to start. Come on, you got to start making your weaponry like that metal again, not plastic. Because these third-party companies, they're kind of killing you with the weaponry.
Yeah, I am really stoked with this. So we got the gate and stuff. I won't keep you guys too much longer, but I'm gonna go set this up. This is rad. Here, and I'll type in. I've got a 7 foot tall. It's something that they just released within the last year. And it's if I give a hint that everybody will know.
No, don't.
No, I'm not going to give it.
No. They
don't give it a
They
hint.
gotta see.
Yeah.
They just gotta see.
I'm just going to turn on the camera one day and it'll be there.
Boom.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And it's because I had to leave so many things behind at the comic shop. That was heartbreaking, very heartbreaking. But that's the way
Let's
it goes.
share this with you, Gary. Let's see how you feel about this.
Oh,
So this is the Arwen, and
There's that
look
David.
at
Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Who doesn't want that? My
Three
God.
men immediately want a doll.
a doll. Yeah,
An
Five minutes.
actual
That's a fucking
doll. Yeah, I'm gonna get dolls.
I'm getting
So,
fucking dolls.
Problem. It's a problem. SA.
That's right.
I still have sex with my wife, so it's all good. And I own my basement.
Darling, can I buy a doll?
She has as much as I do, dude.
That's a really good face sculpt.
It is.
Yeah, it's nice.
Reading a book on the bed, on the chaise-longue.
Yeah, I mean, I have to get that chair.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's Lord of the Rings is 20 years. It's going to be 20-year anniversary of a
Oh
fellowship.
my god,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
We just had the 20th anniversary of them premiering 20 or so. Was it 20 minutes or half an hour?
20 minutes at the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah, I've got the brochure from that.
There you
I've
go.
got the-
Candelabrum, table, the Book of Arwen.
Yep. Ah,
Damn. There you go. There's the accessories.
Yeah. And that was the second figure that dropped this week with a great chair. As I'll throw in the other figure that I never thought I would buy this figure, or a figure I didn't know if somebody would make this, but let me put something else. It's in the chat that Toys Wonderland's putting out that also comes with a fantastic chair.
Oh,
I-
hell yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
how cool is this?
oh,
Right, let's share.
I mean, I looked at that, I'm
Damn.
like, oh, I have to have this. I mean, not quite. I mean,
Oh.
and if you flip through these pictures, this figure is unbelievable. I never thought I'd want to. I mean, I saw the King Tut exhibit when I was a kid,
Oh.
and look at that chair. Come on
Wow.
now.
oh, that is awesome. No, I like the medieval knights ones that they do and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. The Knights
Look at
Templar.
that chair. I gotta have that.
Jeez.
Fuck yeah.
And
I gotta have a
Real
real one
life.
of them. They look
Yeah.
comfortable.
There's a picture of him sitting in the chair. I saw the full-on picture. I'm like, oh no, that
God
that
damn.
needs to be in my collection. So, look at that. Come on now.
Jeeg. This is amazing.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you
Now I
there.
see why people worship them and they were in charge. If I look like that, yeah, gotcha. The Egyptians had style. They just did.
They knew it was
Oh
up.
yeah.
Well, they're from the mother civilization. That's why.
The aliens, dude. They came down.
That's right. They worship the sun.
I would too, because we kind of needed to live.
Look at that with the
That's-
quintessential Egyptian. I don't know what those weapons. I mean, why isn't there King Tut? I mean, King Tut was a Batman villain.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Maybe what that needs is En Sabanur. You know, Apocalypse
Yeah.
has got to hang out with him.
Look at that.
That is so cool.
I know, right?
Damn. It's a beauty.
I want.
It's a beauty.
You guys are very bad for somebody who's supposed to be saving money to move. You've been a horrible influence on me, and I blame you, and only you, both you guys.
Thank you.
By the way, they make
I can't
two
apologize.
different versions of that Pharaoh figure. One of them is black, and one of them is
Oh.
white. All the stuff that's white, and I can't decide which one I would rather. Here, I'll send you the link for the.
Like the figure? Do they do like
Well,
two
it-
Egyptians?
No, it's like the clothes and stuff
Okay,
are different.
gotcha. I was like,
And
what?
Here's the
I
black
don't remember
version.
any white Egyptians, but I mean, you know, Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean it, but that the chair it's the clothes are black and the and it's the black
Oh,
version
here we go. I've got it.
is badass too,
I've got
man.
it. Let's bring
see
up
it.
the black Pharaoh.
I can't
Dude.
decide which one. Yeah, see, he's got the clothes are black and it's got a black skin on it. instead of white. I mean, that's pretty
Ooh,
badass too.
That's cool, but it pops a little more with the white.
I know.
Well, then you could have like a good pharaoh versus a bad pharaoh.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Oh my god, you're perpetuating a stereotype. That
You
black
can
is
decide
bad.
who is the good pharaoh, the bad pharaoh. It doesn't have to be the black one, okay? And this book, by the way, that's a real book. Hang on, there's pages.
How great is that?
Wow.
There's fucking pages in there. Look at that. Shite. Oh. I'm so happy. I've been waiting to open this thing. It's like been killing me. I'm like, maybe I can just peek a little bit, but no, I didn't. I didn't cheat.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Yeah, this is. I love this show that you guys do. It's good for humanity to sit here and just talk about toys and have fun. Rob just wants 2 chairs. He does. You just buy chairs. Like the Joker chair being sold by itself.
Oh,
Rob buys chairs like I lose modems.
I'll tell you, my girlfriend Elizabeth, she gets a package one day, and they were like these mod chairs from the 60s, 6-scale chairs, and she starts making stop motion animation films for her art school, and I'm like, where did you get those?
Oh, I know where you can get those.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, now I go online and look for furniture. 6th scale.
I have my wife has a mod set of a dresser and a lamp and orange, and God, it was called. There's a store in San Francisco. I should know the name because I did business with the guy for 5 years, but I'm such a burnout. I can't remember the name. He's on eBay now, but he did all the importing from China. So he did all this illegal importing of Hot Toys bootlegs. So you could just go to this store in San Francisco and buy all the fucking bootlegs you want. That's where I bought all my Blade Runner stuff. And he was selling that stuff. God dang it. I wish I could remember the name because I can forward it to you. I think he's still in business. He's a good guy and he'll sell you stuff like it at retail or less.
I want it.
I
mean, what I really want is a Barbie dream house, but not Barbie dream house, like some Charles Eames
cave dream house.
I want like the Thunderbirds, like the Tracy family. They've got how awesome would it be to have like a 6-scale house like the Tracy family, and you could have your mod figures like live in it.
That would be cool.
I want a Bond lair.
I want the Enterprise D bridge.
The
Enterprise D bridge.
Well, maybe Exo 6 will make it.
Exo 6, are you listening? Call up Jazz Inc. Have some conversations. Let's get a Enterprise D bridge Plix.
Enterprise bridge.
I mean, I want the classic Enterprise.
Yeah,
Enterprise D.
Real
I want an Enterprise D.
Enterprise. Yeah, but
and then I can pretend that the original Next Generation crew never went mental.
Picard never apologized. I am so sorry.
Sweetheart.
I am so sorry. All right,
so sorry.
I've got to go, but thanks for having me on. Thank you for giving me time on your wonderful show, guys.
It was great to watch the joy on your face as you opened that figure. You did not disappoint.
Thank you for building the channel, Gary. Thank you for building the channel.
You're welcome. Even though like I was doing it before I even knew you and everything, but I'm not good.
Just your presence today has built it further.
It's built it for whatever. Subscribe to both these guys. They're great. Oh, you already did because you're here, but do it anyway. And thank you both. And Robert, we'll get you on Friday Night Tights soon.
Oh, thank you.
And you're going to be doing a stream, Gary, tonight. Pretty
tonight.
Much as soon as we finish.
Is that what I'm doing as soon as you finish?
Ish.
Gary, Luger, I can't even get a long last name.
Did you look at the timetable, Gary?
I didn't.
Gary, don't buy new stuff. Move first.
I know. That's a great point. My only excuse is I ordered this 2 years ago before all this stuff happened. So yeah. But I do need to move. Yeah, because it's stuff I have to move, and that's what Mrs. Nerdrotic says all the time. So thank you, Ledger last name, for repeating what the wife says. Like you're gonna have to move that.
That's your wife's self-insert.
It's okay. She's smart. That's why I listen to her. She's the boss. All right.
Thank you for coming on, Gary. It was great to see you unbox your Gandalf.
Ciao.
Ciao, Banco. So before we get into supers, I have one more.
Oh, I got stuff I got to show too.
I got two things. You go first. You go first.
Something momentous happened today. Now, this is not a figure. but as you know, I'm a huge James Bond fanatic.
Yes.
And-
You're talking
and-
about Amazon purchasing MGM.
Well, that too. So Eagle Moss, who makes lots of diecast Star Trek ships, Eagle Moss also makes 1/8 scale cars. Like you can get the DeLorean, you can get the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters, but you have to buy them in kit form, and they usually send you 4 pieces a month. Well, I got, it's been going on for years, my last box, which has my last 6 pieces that go all the way up to part 86.
Oh my
So I think I've been getting these for 2.5 years, something like that. And I got my last box right before we went on. And I have to show this. And this is all die-cast metal. I mean, this is steel. So to show you how big it is,
wow.
here is the bottom of the Aston Martin, the DB5 from Goldfinger. So this is not 6 scale, it's 1/8 scale, but it lights up, it's got electronics in it, and of course you have to build it. But now, as I gotta get other pieces here. You know, there are other pieces like in the final set. Here's the floorboards for the car. Here's the exhaust pipes are here. But so it's the last parts I need, so I can finally build this bad boy. I've waited. I hope all the parts are here, but I've waited all of this time before I put this together. And again, it all lights up. It's got the ejector seat. It's unbelievable. So this showed up, my final pieces. Now, of course, you and I are both getting pieces to build the Enterprise D from Eagle Moss. That's going to take another 2 effing years. So I guess this is kind of optimistic. It's like waiting for your Hot Toys, but you get them once a month. And if you want to, you can build them once a month. You could build them as you go. But now I'm going to sit down and have like a day of building, a smorgasbord of building. And I can finally put this 1/8 scale Aston Martin DB5 together.
You need to get some cameras set up. You need to stream that.
I know, right? I mean, it's pretty great. I'm very excited. And even like, look at this. It comes with, like, I don't even. It comes with a little like an Aston Martin wrapper. Like I don't even know what
nice.
I don't even know what this is.
But is it a bag for like holding the pieces in?
I guess it's a bag, but you know, I don't really know. Here's another electric piece because there's lights in the whole thing. I guess this is the battery pack. I'm very excited about this, as I can finally make it.
I can sense it.
I don't have to fake it. I can make it. So there you go. And I should say another thing about these Eagle Moss things, as you know from the Enterprise, each piece comes with a book. So these serve as the instruction manual, but then there's also a whole thing about the history of the Bond franchise and the history of the car. So not only do you get these cool instruction manuals, but it also comes with a binder that all your things go in. So at the end, and then it shows all there's all of the instructions where the lights go and everything, because the headlights work and everything is. I'm very excited about this.
What do you think to that comment, Rob?
What's that? Oh, it's a car cover.
Is it a car cover?
Well, you know what? I mean, normally I wouldn't do this. Let me see. Let's open it up and find out. Perhaps
a dust cover for the car.
But it comes. Another thing is they sent you a big plastic clear case for it. But I'm gonna open this up. I didn't think about that. How cool would this be if this was in fact?
It would be amazing.
A dust cover.
It would be absolutely amazing.
I mean, I don't know what it is.
We'll get one for the Enterprise. I think that might be a wee bit too big.
It feels like there's something in here, but you know what? That's exactly what this is.
Oh!
And it is. It's a dust cover for the car, and it's got wires in it. Look at that. Wow, I never thought it'd be so. This is exactly what the dust cover is. It is a dust cover for the. Wow.
Beautiful.
And look at that. Goes right on the hood. Wow, that's what it is, man. for your, and it comes, it also comes with a big display case that it goes in.
Well done, LQ3.
You're absolutely right. That's exactly what it is. Wow.
Well, I've shown off the Leons, the little Batwoman, and the Duster for Batman. I saw this and immediately fell in love with this, and I had to make a purchase. Now, there's a little story behind what I'm going to show you. It's a very quick story. I purchased a 1 in 6 from Sideshow, and it arrived. However, Sideshow didn't just send me the item, they sent me the box with all the items in it. They sent me a crate of the same HOT toy. Well, the same site. This is a Sideshow toy. So each box comes with 6 figures in them. And so I looked, and they're all the same figure. So I'm a good boy. I contacted Sideshow. They're gonna pick it up. They're gonna pick up the remainder, and then they're going to compensate me for my troubles. But I just loved. This isn't the official outfit. This is a variant outfit. But this is. I just think the color scheme is so good. I wish this was the actual. But this is Daredevil. And he's in the Shadow. Was it the Shadowland or whatever the outfit?
Wow, that's great.
This is just great. This is just a beautiful.
And they sent you 6 of those?
They sent me 6. A box of 6 of these.
Wow. And
it is. I mean, this outfit, like the pleather outfit, is just cracking. The feet, I mean, the boots are just. I love me these boots.
Those are some nice boots.
And you just look at the treads on them as well. And then the back, that moves. This bit of armor like moves to flex with the thing. You've got the nunchuck holder there. But it's just such a striking DD on the front.
Oh yeah.
And then that head is, I think that's a beautiful head, ladies. Not mine. Please don't.
It's not the focusing, but that's okay.
But yeah, I just love the look of this, and I want that with my Marvel heroes, dude. I want that with my Marvel heroes. So yeah, snapped that up, and Gary's gone. I sent Gary a picture, and he sent one back. So, yeah, I've already got it. And I got one more to show off.
And I have one thing to show too that you sent me.
Oh, okay. We'll do that last. Let's do that last. This arrived today. I was eating my crunchy nut cornflakes.
It's like a good cigar.
Oh, it is.
You just have to take in that artificial, that chemical plasticky smell.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was eating my crunchy nut cornflakes. And there was a knock at my back door.
I love it when that happens.
Normally delivery's in the front door. And so I went and I got the back door, and it was this item. And I gotta say, I am kind of a little bit giddy with excitement right now.
I'm feeling your giddiness.
I'm just gonna pop it there
through the screen.
I want to open up here. Yes, and there is a base. There is a base there. I just wanted to see if it came with base or not.
Does it come with a chair?
It doesn't come with a chair, but it does come with a cape. And I pulled the trigger on the Air Robin.
Oh, wait, is that a third party Robin?
Yeah,
Is
this
that
is called the Air, and this is taking the Robin outfit from Titans. Now, So Toys are also doing a
yeah?
version
I've got
of this,
that
which
on.
is-
I've got that on pre-order. But
yeah, which
man,
comes with a different head sculpt.
that
But
looks dope. Oh man.
So I could not resist. I couldn't resist. I saw one going, pretty reasonable price. I had to snap that up. That is going to go with one of my Batmen. I think it's probably going to go with my Ben Fleck, to be honest.
That's
with you.
really
This
tasty,
will go
man.
really good with Ben Fleck.
Yep.
And I just think this looks beautiful. It's got wire in the cape, so the cape can be very posable indeed.
Yeah.
Very much kind of based around the Tim Drake Robin
Right.
costume, particularly when it comes to the black cape with the yellow inside, which I didn't realize was actually designed by Jesus Christ, brain's just dead. I'm so old. It hurts.
People are saying let the moist flow. That is that
Oh.
figure's getting me wet, just so you know.
It's I mean, it's got the Neil Adams. Sorry, Neil Adams
Oh, right.
designed the Tim Drake Robin outfit. But yeah, I just love. I mean, I'm loving the design on the sides,
Yeah.
coming through to the green, which goes through to the black. The boots, they kind of, they've done like a variation on the pixie boots, which I quite like.
Yeah, but it's real. Those are really the detailing is really nice.
Yeah, and then you got the red stripe at the back on there as well, gone up.
Yeah.
Which goes black round there. The belt. And you do get a Robin Morning Star to throw
Yeah.
based off the design. So he's got a version of that to throw as a Morning Star.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
Changeable gloves. And then he's got his stand and I believe yeah, here we go. His quarterstaff.
Ugh.
Which is metal, not plastic.
Oh man.
Metal, not plastic. So that is awesome as well. Pop you back in there. And then the base is... It's got the air. Now, the So base won't have the air. It's actually going to have the Robin symbol on there.
Right.
So that's going to be... So the So one might be slightly better, but I just think this is incredible.
It is incredible.
So I'm going to get the quarterstaff with that. I'm going to get the quarterstaff on that. And then I think that's going to go with... Because I've got downstairs, I got the gargoyle base that you can get from Toys Wonderland. I think I'm going to get the gargoyle base out and get both Batman and Robin on that gargoyle base. So yeah, pretty darn chuffed with that. That is put a big smile on my face. So
That's lovely. Well, I've got one last thing to show. Thanks.
This is Toys Era, by the way.
Toys. Oh, I'm a fan of their stuff too. I think Toys Era made the Green Goblin I have.
Oh.
I got something that I really wanted, and because you are a generous, kind soul, my favorite Yorkshire man, I should show you. You got something that I had been eyeing for quite some time.
Ayo.
Which is this. And you sent this to me. What a fantastic birthday present. This is the Iron Man. What is it? The Mark 47?
Mark 47.
Mark 47. This is the Iron Man armor from Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh, that's very cool. Clean your room. I need to get that, the Jordan Peterson lobster.
Lobster.
So
that was my motivation for yesterday.
I mean, one of the things that we've always talked about these Hot Toys figures is I honestly believe that these die-cast Iron Man figures are some of the best toys ever produced by anybody ever. Now, are they hideously expensive? They are. Now, I won't get out all of the special effects. This comes with the repulsors and all kinds of stuff, but here it is. Things are going to fall out, but here. Oh, I don't want things to fall away, so I'm going to take him out of the box. I just
love the way the diecast got weight on it.
This figure is so heavy, and again, it lights up. You've got the batteries in it, but if you look at, the intricacies of how this thing works. Okay, let me set this down for a second, and you can kind of hear all the joints. All the joints are ratcheted. And this figure is incredible. The manufacturing, the way these things move. I don't even know how you look at these things. These figures are so incredibly well made. It's incredible. And the way the flaps, just the engineering in these things is so incredible. And then also, it comes with multiple. Here's the Tony Stark head sculpt that it comes with. And this head sculpt is awesome, as many head sculpts that Hot Toys makes are. And then you have the choice. You can choose to display it empty because Tony Stark steps out. So here's the helmet from the inside if you choose to do that. And it also has this front shield piece that goes on if that's what you choose to do. And then it comes with a bunch of, it has flame pieces, effects pieces of the flames coming out of the jets here. You can switch out the hands so you can see the repulsor rays and all that, like for instance, and they all of this stuff lights up. Like here, for instance, here's one of the hands you can choose to use. Nice. And you can see where the light will emit because it comes with watch batteries that you fill throughout. So this all illuminates in here. I haven't put the batteries in, but this was your birthday present to me. I always loved this version of Iron Man, and you can't go wrong with these die-cast Iron Man. They're incredible. Again, the intricacy of, just the detail of how they manufacture this to all move. Incredible.
It's insanity.
So I can't thank you enough for this. I desperately wanted it, and because of you, as now I own it.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
He kept it quiet, folks. He kept it from me. So I was, when I found out a couple of days after his birthday, I felt so guilty.
Well, no, it's by the way, I should as I set this in, I should show this only because this is very cool. So if you want, you can put the repulsor hands, and these are what I mean by effects pieces. So what Hot Toys been doing, they've been putting like these flame effects, so you can choose to display it like this. When the lights turned on, it illuminates the flame effects, so the repulsor beams work. So you can the choice to display these however you want is pretty cool.
Oh,
so thank you.
I love my toys.
Me too. As a grown man with one foot in the grave, I love the fact that I still love my toys.
I know.
They make me happy.
I love them like I don't love people.
While the rest of the world's going to hell in a handbasket. Actually, that's not true. Humanity's doing so. We're doing all right. Because we're making toys like
Twitter.
this.
It's just Twitter.
Dude, this Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt, if you look at it close
really
up,
good. Yeah, that head sculpt is really good.
It is just dope as fuck.
I think, by the way, the mask that you showed off with the open helmet, that's magnetic, so you can have the mask opened up on the top. You can just magnetize it on the top. So you can see the open head without anyone inside.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, you are correct, sir.
Yeah, there
you
go.
are correct. So you can open it up like this, and you're right. It is magnetized. I mean, God, the engineering on these toys, dude. Look at that red. God damn,
And
son.
that's why they cost what they cost. But I can't say I don't think they're not value for money, because I do think they're value for money for what you get.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a question of people are looking at us thinking to themselves, why would you possibly spend your hard-earned money on these things? I'm like, well, what else? I don't buy clothes. I buy goofy T-shirts and stuff. So I buy these instead.
I wear blankets.
That's right.
Wrap them around me. I just go all what's it called? Orson Welles and stuff. Just start wrapping myself in robes and shit.
Yeah, like Marlon Brando in Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yes. Bit of Marlon Brando. Bit of Ollie Reed.
I also have to say, this box itself, the way it's shiny, this box is a work of art on its own. I mean, god damn.
Yeah, because that's I mean, that's not technically, I mean, it is. That's actually the Spider-Man Iron Man.
Yes, it's from Homecoming.
Yeah, it's the Homecoming Iron Man, which that was the only time that armor was seen.
And it's
so there you
delightful. So thank you very much for that.
Right, let's get into some super chats, because it's been quite a lot actually. So let's crack on with some super chats. Ryan's pronouns are cook and get fucked. Susan, I'm just reading the name of the account which you have allowed to be created. With a £5 super chat. Evening, you moist gents. Pre-ordered myself an Iron Man 2 1 in 6 Tony Stark Mark 5 suit up version.
Oh, that's their 600th figure. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Also, P.S. Enjoy the Sandman announcement, where you actually got some discussion about that. So there you go. I kind of got a feeling I'm gonna pull the trigger on that. You know.
I think you should. I left out a piece. I've got to open this back up.
I kind of like the idea of doing the racing suit Tony going into the transforming Tony going into the actual Mark 5.
I know. What's not to love?
Mark 5 is a very distinct Iron Man outfit. It's kind of different, you know. It's pretty different. It's sort of a mixture between the 47 and other versions, because it does have a lot of silver on it comparative to the gold. So I kind of look at, I mean, I've got like the mechanic on pre-order, because, you know, and I'd like, now I've got the desk downstairs. I haven't shown it off today because there was a few things to show off, but the computer desk arrived, the Tony Stark computer desk.
That came fast.
Real fast. That's from a Commonwealth country, that's why. Australia.
Right.
I'm really beginning to like Toys Wonderland because there is no import fees from Australia.
Really?
There are no import fees at all, and yeah, I kind of like that. Oh my goodness me! Why these names, people? Why these names? Oh no! What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Ryan loves Jeremy's hot salty fish sauce. Susan allows these account names. I can't help it. With a £2, would you get Eternals hot toys if they do them? I bet you would. I thought that trailer was a snooze fest of nothing.
Well, see, I'm a fan of the comics. I thought I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to that movie. I've been very excited to see it, and I think that it was just a tease. I think the lyrical romanticism of the movie was what they emphasized. And if somebody said if it's about one of the Celestials, the Judge, coming to Earth to judge humanity, it could be pretty spectacular.
Well, I don't know, because it didn't give it didn't give you anything at all.
No.
I will say though that I really did enjoy the one thing I did love was the remix of Skeet's
Yep.
End of the World. I did think that was rather epic. But then I thought you had this beautiful epic music which is disguising a snooze fest.
I don't know. I think we're going to be surprised by it.
Okay.
I think we're going to be surprised by it.
But yeah, I take it you would purchase the Hot Toys should they be.
You know, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I need to see the costumes in action. You know,
I got a feeling we'd only see Icarus to start with anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Icarus. I did kind of like. I mean, I wouldn't mind a Richard Madden action figure, but it depends. I mean, it depends how they're used. If the costumes aren't, if the uniforms aren't front and center, like if there's, I don't know if I would want them. It really depends. I have to love the movie first. You know.
But Logan's right. The trailer did contradict itself.
Yes, it kind of did.
You know, you had this whole line of, we came, we helped, we, you know, you see them bringing water to the masses, we helped them develop, and then they went in the very next sentence, we have never interfered with mankind. You just told us that you had, and you just showed us that you had, and then you said, okay, whatever. I think that's the, that was the throwaway line for that's why we haven't done anything up until now. Okay, but what, you know, the chances of them all being there when Thanos snapped his fingers?
Well, but the thing is, you know, here's what I would say about that. Like, if you really think about the battle with Thanos, that was just in Wakanda. Like, they didn't know it wasn't like the world knew about the attack in New York, like when the Ebony Maw shows up in New York to do that attack. Thanos, I mean, the rest of the world wouldn't know about that. So when Thanos snapped his finger in Wakanda, it wasn't like the world was waiting with bated breath, like, oh, we're going to stop Thanos from doing this, because the world wouldn't have known.
No, fair enough. But what I'm saying is when he snapped his fingers, it's very unlikely with 10 of them that all
that's
10
what I'm
would,
yes,
would
they
be
should have.
spared. Yeah.
Some of them should have been. I think the movie's going to deal with that.
Okay.
And
okay.
I think that Thanos
and that's the
is
trigger
gonna,
that gets them involved.
I think there's going to be something involved. Yeah, I think something's going to happen with that. I think Thanos might even be in the movie, maybe, because if they're dealing with thousands of years of history, so, and you know, Thanos is kind of one of them. So we shall see if that. I bet it does.
Yeah.
I bet it plays into it a bit, because I think the teaser didn't tell us anything. Because I think there's a lot of stuff happening.
But the scary thing is, this is the first thing we've seen of the film, which has been finished for a long time, and is due for release.
Yes,
October, November, soon. So they probably should stop spinning the wheels and actually give people something to.
I agree.
Shane O'Reilly with a €1 fiddy phallic what swag. And then Shane O'Reilly with a €1 fiddy mustache, which I think is now you, Robert. You are going to be the mustache, the connoisseur.
Is that me? Is that true?
Yeah, well, there's 3, and I'm the hot dog. The next one is the ice cream, which is Gary. So I think you are the mustache.
I'll take it. You know, I for a long time I could never grow facial hair, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Do you know something? When I was 21, I couldn't grow facial apart from sideburns. I had nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
Nothing. And then I think it was like 26, and then just
Yeah, I tried it. Like I did have a goatee at one point, like in the 90s, but I kind of like this. I kind of like this defining whiteness, keeping it trimmed.
Whiteness. Shane O'Reilly with a €1 fiddy.
Oops.
Ice cream for Gary. That'd be ice cream for Gary. Emil Johansson with a 50 Swedish. Will Snyder get in trouble if he makes porn based on Jesus and Mary Magdalene? Also, does statues of dragons count as collectibles? Well, the second part, yes.
Yes.
The first part, what? Is he doing a Jesus of Nazareth movie now? Or
I don't know.
But I think if he does Prawn based off Jesus and Mary, maybe keep it with your wife or something. Man of War 665 Neighbor of the Beast with a $6.65 super chat. Admit it, you two are in cahoots with these plastic crack peddlers. Before stream, get an email for Solomon Kane, 1 in 12, because he's a 1 in 12 guy, not 1 in 16.
Yeah, I know. There's those people.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean, those people?
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, no.
And then follows it immediately up. Man of War 665 Neighbor of the Beast with a $6.65 super chat. Of course I bought it, but that's beside the goddamn point. I could feel his rage coming through. You see.
And it is.
God damn it! Another. I haven't. Hey, I haven't bought anything this stream this week, so
Yeah, come on now.
I've been too busy. Roger H with a 2 Canadian super sticker of a thumbs up. Right back at you, Roger. Grand Wazoo 42 with a €10. Hail Az and Rob about hashtag Raise Hellathon idea. Born on his last medal stream when Gary is here as well. We must muster all forces for a CG-like campaign.
Oh, what he is referring to is I was streaming on my Midnight Metal show with Dave Parker, who directed The Hills Run Red, and Brett Pierce, who was one of the Los Bros Pierce, directed a movie called The Wretched, a horror film called The Wretched. That was the #1 movie at the box office during the pandemic because it was playing at drive-ins. And, we're all talking about how we're trying to get our projects off the ground and we're waiting for people to call us back and this, that, and the other thing. And I said, we should have a telethon and I called it, we'll do it from June. We'll start it on June 6th, at 6 a.m. at 6 o'clock and 6 minutes. So it's 666.
666.
And we will do the Raise Hellathon. And we will have it start in June and run through October 31st. And the idea would be to raise, check this out, $6,600,066 to make three $3.2 million or $2.2 million horror films. And then the people, all the donors would get to participate in, and we'd do streams and show them the making of each one of these movies. And we would have them finished and out and available by October 31st of 2022. So we would make that. I don't know. It's so huge. The idea is so big. Like, I don't know if we could raise $6,666,000 from now until Halloween, but at least we're all sitting around. We've got 3 scripts. We're all sitting around waiting. You wait for people to call you back, and we've all made movies. And I've always wanted to do is raise money and then take viewers, the donors, on an experience where they'd be a part of the entire process of making the films, from casting sessions. We'd live stream on set. So you could, if you donated, you would be a part of this whole thing and watch it all come together. But that's a tall order to make $6,666,000. But it would be the kind of thing where if we did, it could be pretty cool.
I just want $300,000 for a house, folks. I'm cheaper than that.
Well, see, if you want to buy into it, hopefully we'd all make more money with the movies. So the point would be to make a profit, and then I think that what I would like,
investor.
Yeah. So you come in as an investor, and that would be the point. Is that what would really be fun is if you did invest, and what I always talk about is returning 30% on your investment. So say you donated $10 and we actually made the movies and sold them, we would pay our investors back. So you'd get back $13. So that would be the thing, is that we make the movies. If we sell the films, which would be the point, and we make our money back, we've made the movies and we would pay ourselves out of the money we raise. But if we sell the films, then we would pay back our investors. So it's the
sorry, what God, I can't remember. There used to be a spate of films, horror films, and the first one was like a found footage in a house. And you saw little things going on.
Was it like VHS? the anthology.
It was
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity. How much did that make? Because that was made on nothing.
Oh, that was a huge franchise.
The
first, yeah, it was made for no money, and it made tons and tons and tons of money.
That's the investment I want back.
Well,
I want Joker levels of return. You know?
Yeah.
50 mil, 1.1 billion. That's what and that's before Blu-ray sales.
There you go.
That's what I want. When do we get to Rum with a $5 hello as an R&B diamond at the end.
I love her. I love
because I can do it.
There you go.
So you needed that echo at the end.
I like it.
Gunnar Rene Oye with a 50 Norwegian. Prime 1 previewed some great looking statues. I think I'm in for some pain in my wallet area. Even the Alita / Galley manga based statue and Edward Elric. Oh, we got an approval.
An approval?
Approval.
Well, there you go. All right.
Boosh. Need the verb on all the time for that. Oh yeah, dude. I have made a promise to myself: no more statues. Downstairs, I have an unboxed Siri. I have an unboxed Mark. I have an unboxed Jabba the Hutt, 1 in 6, but it's in huge, and I've got an unboxed Robin, which has got to come up to marry together with these lot. But I want to take these away from here and move them elsewhere. So I've had to make a promise to myself: no more statues.
Okay.
Oh my god. Paranormal Activity cost 15,000.
Yeah, 15 grand. It made like tens of millions of dollars.
Like at least like around at least 55 million it made or something stupid. Jeez. Thank you, Antoine. Velox Equitas with a $5. Do you ever think they'll release a Ray head sculpt of her? I bypassed the compressor.
Yeah. By the way, Paranormal Activity in America made $107,918,810.
That's America.
On a $15,000 budget. That's got to be the most profitable movie of all time, I would imagine.
It's got to be.
In the United Kingdom alone, it made $16 million. Its worldwide gross was $193,355,800 on a $15 million investment. That's insane.
Insanity. No wonder they just copied and pasted for 8 movies in a row. Sure, the law of diminishing returns, but the likelihood is you're still going to make a buck. That is goddamn. It's like Dogecoin. Stefan, my beautiful German brother, with €100. Whoa, Robert's just gone. I think he clicked the wrong button. With €100 super chat. Cheers, mate. I'm still alive and kicking. I hope you're doing well, dude. I'm doing beautiful. It's so good to see you, dude. I haven't seen you for so long. Just seeing you in the chat made me so happy. Never mind an exceedingly generous super chat.
Somebody tried. Thank you for supporting Az's channel in that manner. That's fantastic. Sorry, somebody took me away from you, by the way. I didn't get to experience the entirety of it.
Stefan just gave €100 super chat.
That is very nice. Thank you, Stefan.
It was very nice.
I wonder if he knows my friend Dieter.
There's plenty of chairs right there. APM with a $10. I've got a big Chief TARDIS, 4 Doctors, Marty and Luke Skywalker. I'll be buying more, obviously. But which case should I fit those in? Measuring is too hard. It's all numbers and stuff. Distressed from London. Well, I would personally recommend a ModuCase.
Yes.
The DFs.
Yeah, the DF
60.
series.
So probably a DF60 would be good. It's certainly high enough. It's certainly deep enough. So one or potentially two DF60s from ModuCase. There you go. Crazy Eye Jedi with a $2 bought the Checkmate number 6. Nice. From the Kickstarter campaign.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice. And then Stefan with a €50 super sticker. I'm trying to read what the super sticker, which is, you're amazing. Oh, dude, you've already had me so emotional tonight just seeing you in the chat, man. I ain't seen Stefan in so long. I haven't, and it's just filled my heart with joy. And thank you for a ridiculously generous super chat again. Man of War 665, Neighbor of the Beast with a $6.65 super chat. Got the Prisoner all in tier a few weeks back. Either of you know a tentative ETA on the project? I think it's March next year.
Of which now? What?
The Prisoner, the Kickstarter for the Prisoner.
Oh yeah. I think that's when it comes. So
Yeah,
it's gonna take a while because they have to manufacture them, and so
I ordered some New Japan Pro Wrestling figures. They started to do a range and it looked really cool. So I ordered 4. I got an email saying we're shipping them, and
wow.
that was weeks ago. And I can track it, and I've tracked it, and it's gone to a warehouse in San Francisco or somewhere, and it's just not moved. So is it on a slow boat somewhere, or should I contact and say, excuse me?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
I'm going to investigate that.
All right.
Joel Reyes with a 5. Oh no! Wait. J-Lo Flicks with a $2 glorious action sculpts. By the way, hashtag Raise Hellathon.
Raise Hellathon. Yeah, there you go. The Raise Hellathon.
Joel Reyes with a €5. My favorite Toy Boys all here. Oh wait, that came out all wrong. I'll just stick to hail, gents. Hail back to you, Joe. Good to see you, dude. Laughing Kuru with a $5. Before I go to Disneyland for my birthday this week, happy birthday, I got told my present is going to be delivered in September. The Hot Toys Deluxe Captain Rex.
Ooh.
Which I got an email from today saying that it's been delayed.
Oh, well.
The Captain Rex will be delayed until September, October. So you have got the right date now, at least the revised date. But he was meant to come out February, March.
Yeah.
As long as it comes out, as long as my Rex comes out, I'll be happy. And happy birthday again, dude. Deck Out the Couch Guy with a 20 Norwegian. Speaking of manly war cries, Alien Isolation? No, we're not going to do that. But we might do.
Is that too scary for you?
No, it's just yeah. You're being chased on a space station by xenomorphs. They're coming
What's
to
not
get
to
you.
love?
Oh, man, there will be too many war cries. Maybe I'll think about it. I'll never sleep. I'll never sleep again. Ever since I watched Aliens when I was a kid, I saw Aliens when I was about 10, 11 years old. And I just pray. I literally prayed to God that I would never have a dream about xenomorphs.
Wow.
Prayed.
Well, and have you? And did
No.
you?
I don't
All
think
right,
so.
well, that's good. Okay. All right.
Power of prayer, dude. Power of prayer.
Power of
I'd like, dude, I mean, I say that I'm not a religious person, but some stuff happened yesterday which was just kind of really serendipitous.
Well, there you go.
And it's just like, that is really weird, because everything that I kind of did yesterday, the timing just all... And then today, if I'm in this office, bizarrely enough, I can't hear the back door. But I was downstairs eating breakfast on the sofa of the room I just cleared, which I wouldn't have done. I would have been up here eating it, and I would have missed that delivery. There's some weird stuff which has been happening the last couple of days, but it's good. It's like nice weird stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, ooh, but I'm okay with it. Brian Freeman with a $20 super chat. Thank you. RMB, thanks to you, I spent several $100 and now own the amazing GX86 Yamato and the GX89 Gamelas warship. Not sure whether to hate you or hug you. Hashtag nostalgia.
Dun, 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 dun. No, you should hate me. No, you should love me. What's not to love? What is not to love, man? What is not to love? Yes.
You just gotta love him, dude. You gotta love him.
This
Love
is
him
the
like
Gamelon
Jaljan.
warship. Sorry. Just whistling. Sorry.
Gillimaine Quintal with a 5 Canadian. Was that the auto eroticism asphyxiation Leon figure? Because it had the plastic over the head. Yes, that's the auto erotic asphyxiation Leon, which is going to be changed now. He's kind of over that. His orange fell out.
Yeah.
So we got to move on. Crazy Cat Guy with a $1 fiddy ice cream for Gary, and Red Rorus NC52, Red Rorus TM NC52 with a 5 Canadian. Hi there, I'm on my way, I'm making it. Ooh, yeah. God, I love me some Peter Gabriel. I was listening to So recently.
Such a great album.
Oh man, I could listen to Red Rain all day, every day.
Don't give up,
So
Az.
good. Don't give up. You still have.
And you do.
Kate Bush. Kate Bush. Oh, that's such a good song. Oh man, such a good album.
Yes.
Folks, if you haven't listened to So by Peter Gabriel, make it. So
Yes.
so funny. So funny. Not funny. Red Rorus TM NC52 with the 5 Canadian. Hi there. We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. That'll be for your diecast. Thank you. I'm okay at the moment. Thank you. I don't need an extended warranty. Thank you. Well, you're not picking up your phone, so we thought we'd super chat you instead.
Yes.
Crazy Cat Guy with a $1 fiddy phallic hot dog. And then Crazy Cat Guy with a $5 super sticker of good job. Thank you. Smug Pug with a 5 Australian. Steve DeLive just exposed the talks. The talks. BTFO again. Okay.
Sounds
The
good.
talks. Da talks. Cool. Cool.
Yes.
Story, bro.
It is cool, bruh.
Cool story, bro. Thank you, Smugberg. Stubble McShave with a 50 Swedish. it's a good thing to be a fundamentalist about some things. Just make sure you're the fun part and not the mental part.
It's true.
It
is true.
Find the enjoyment in the beauty of it, not the fucking moth. It's because I've now got flames everywhere to stop the insects, little fucking itty bitty insect bastards. Warspawn painting with a £5. Hi, I just sent some pictures of the Batwoman mini via TwitTwat. The Batman miniatures game has some epic minis. The resin was a little doji though. Okay. Sorry, I hadn't clicked onto Twitter for a bit. I had a message waiting for me, which was highly inappropriate in all the right ways.
I would hope so.
Yeah, somebody just DM'd me saying your chat right now after seeing that Robin, and it was just like a dripping donut. Just dripping donut. But yo, dude, let me just, before we carry on, let me just show you these.
Please.
I mean, have you seen these?
Have you seen these tonight? I have those.
You have all of them?
I have all of them.
Damn, they are.
Do you want to hear something? You want to hear something terrible?
You bought the Ecto one.
Oh, I cannot confirm nor deny that. I cannot confirm nor deny that the last one at Toys Wonderland might be on a payment plan. I cannot confirm nor deny that. But I will say this. Shh, don't tell anybody. But what I was going to say is I have all of those figures that you now have on the screen. Never opened them.
Oh, wow.
Never opened them. But yes, I cannot confirm nor deny that the Ecto one is maybe being paid off.
Oh man, they are so nice though.
I know, dude. Come on, look at those. I really, that's going to be an interesting thing. It's going to be an interesting thing when I have to hide it. Like Elizabeth's like, did you get a package in the mail today? I heard something thunk on the front door, like something hit, and I'll be, no, baby. What are you talking about?
Baby, what's up, baby?
I don't know what you mean.
Baby, why you gonna do me wrong, baby?
Come on. No, that was just the Jazz Inc. 66 Batmobile.
Again.
That was the Millennium Falcon cockpit. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You mean what? That one?
It's one of those things. Actually, I do have a lot of things here that are not like above me that are in like those Ghostbusters figures I've never opened. I have tons of figures I've never opened, so I can just pretend. No, I've always had that. It was just upstairs.
That's a decent plan.
Yeah,
that's a decent plan. I like that plan.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good plan.
Deck out the couch guy with 50 Norwegian. AAA game companies are doing the same stuff. They love milking successes and fear to invest in new original IPs. FIFA, the Burning Crusade relaunch, Battlefront, etc. Yeah, we do get a lot of annual franchises because they make money, so they don't want to change because it's safe. It's safe money. But taking a risk, who's taking a risk at a AAA company right now? Nobody. It's the indies that are trying to do something a little bit different. But yeah, the gaming industry is like safe as right now. Cecil says with a $2, why aren't you showing your dolls? We showed some dolls.
We showed some dolls.
Eventually, we showed some dolls. Maybe at the time of the super chat, there wasn't any dolls, but then the dolls happened. But you would have actually, by then, you did miss the Leon doll, because that had already been dolled out.
You showed a doll, man.
And the Batwoman miniature and the Batman Duster. That had all come out. You got to get here on time. This is your problem. Gonna get here on time. Measy Wizard with a $5. Tired of stories ending up like a game of Chinese whispers or telephone. They never resemble the original work once they go from comic to film. It's true. It's true. Stefan with another €100 super chat, which is insane. I disagree. Discussions on emotional level is useless. Everyone is entitled to their feelings, but it is no basis for discussion, since there's no right or wrong, because there is no logic.
Yeah.
It's internal logic. I get what you're saying. I don't think we're anywhere, I don't think we're anywhere near to meeting on an emotional level at all, because you're essentially trying to rewire somebody's way of thinking.
Can you imagine trying to stop us from buying toys? Well, how that would go?
That's never going to happen. So there you go. That ain't going to happen.
I know.
I want my dolls. Cecil says with another $2 super chat, Gary looking at that box like Sam looks at Frodo. When that head reveal, he was in seventh heaven.
I'm in heaven.
Manowar 665, Neighbor of the Beast with a $6.65 super chat. Why is Gary shoving his bell end into the camera?
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly comment. S-Beam with a $5. Hot Toys shared the Eternals trailer. They do that anyway. They do share a lot of kind of geeky stuff. So, who do you think they'll announce first? Do you think they will wait for the movie to come out? I think there's only going to be one announcement, and I think it's going to be Icarus. I think that's. I think
they're going to do the Angelina Jolie character as well, because they've already done an Angelina Jolie. They did Maleficent, and
so
she's got the warrior badass sword and all of that. So yeah,
she's going to be the bestest ever.
Well,
I cut out that. Sorry, that's my cynical side coming through. Butt Crack Media with a $1.50 Canadian phallic. What dog? Deck Out the Couch Guy with a 20 Norwegian and a chair for Riker to straddle across.
There you go. Maybe they'll put, when they do Riker, when Exo 6 does Riker, maybe they will do a chair so he can do that Riker maneuver. You can have him straddling that chair, doing that Riker maneuver.
How tall is Jonathan Frakes? Is he like 6'4" or something?
He's a big dude. Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's a tall guy. Wasn't there a reason he had to do it like that, because he'd fucked his back up when he was doing
something like he's 6'3", by the way.
6'3". Okay, close. Still a tall guy.
Yes.
Gary's Uncut Wang with a $2. I missed Gary. You did. It does say Nerdrotic Cameo. But he was stuck around for like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, he was around. And I told you, watching the joy on his face when he opened that up, it was worth it. Come on.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna have to watch the stream back. And all the adverts. Deck Out the Couch Guy with a 20 Norwegian. No message. I think you forgot to put a message there. So just a 20 Norwegian. Annie Shikima with a $10. Gary was right. You two are a bad influence. That came out wrong. I'm going to try that again. Take 2. Gary was right. You two are a bad influence. Placed my first order on a Sideshow for a figure of Rem. And they said Rem? A figure of Rem? Or was it meant to be Ray? I'm looking at the M and the Y are very far away. Figure of Rem. I'm going to go Sideshow now and put Rem in. I'm all confused. That's, you see, it's so good because there's a really nice Captain America statue, which I'd love. Ah, okay. So they're a 6-scale anime. Okay, so that's, here we go. Let me just pop it up. Let me just share bear. Let's see if I got this right. There we go. Rem. This is Rem. So
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. There, look. That's really cool. So you can disrobe Rem and put her in some swimwear.
Yeah, you know.
If you look at that cheeky posterity. Oh wow. Okay, she gets pissed off.
It happens.
It's a boubege. You see, Japan, they know what it's all about.
They know what
it's
life's
all about.
They do.
Oh, that looks awesome. Look at the boubege.
You gotta love that.
Gotta love the boubege. I love the face. It's very Figma-esque, isn't it?
It kind of is, yes.
There you go. There's your kind of... Oh, so she's got like a horn. Like a devil horn comes out. Look at that fucking knife. Gonna cut your bra. There you go. Boom. I think that's a quality first purchase myself.
There you go.
Quality. What is that? I'll tell you what. That is going for $209.
A bargain.
But it is bigger. It's a 6th scale. So whereas we kind of ascribed it to a Figma, which is about that big, this is 6 scale. So this is,
yeah.
you know, probably, yeah, because it's just a girl. It's probably going to be about that tall. So that's nice. I like it.
Not bad.
I might just get it to trigger some people. Just get some waifus going across there. And just look at them with these fucking anime figures. That gets them so mad. I've got a bunch anyway. I can do that. I can waifu the hell out of that. Well done. Cecil says is back again with a $5. I have an ultra rare DS9 Halloween holodeck edition Captain Sisko dressed as Mr. T 10-inch figure.
Wow, I'd like to see that.
Which says, okay, it's just a Mr. T figure.
Yeah. What are you going to get?
What
are you going to do?
Rampage Predicon with a $2 super sticker of cool. Cool, bro. Gunnar Rene Oye with 20 Norwegian. Stop giving your cat metal weapons. It'll revolt. I'm sure one day I'm going to wake up and Belle's just going to have like a knife at my throat. She's managed to somehow spent the last 11 years learning how to hold a switchblade. And I'm just going to wake up. It's just going to be able to throw that. She's cut a little bit, so it's already like trickling down there. You know. Your time is up, human. Time for you to die. I will eat your squishy eyeballs first. Oh my god. Fat Steven Seagal with a 2 Canadian. I told you there was a lot of super chats today.
There's a lot, man. It's good.
There's a lot of super chats today. With a 2 Canadian, this is for the other real woman like myself. Only if I get the nudes, Fat Steven Seagal. Oh, just to touch upon it, did you hear about the catfishing thing which has been going on?
No. Which one? Is it good?
Well, apparently there was an account. Thank God I had nothing to do with them. I don't think I've ever spoken to them. But there was an account, and it was passing themselves off as a female. And so some people have been simping over them for a while. And this is like within like this sphere that, you know, we kind of hang in. And I think some nudes might have been exchanged here and there.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be me.
Anyway, turns out to be a 34-year-old dude. And not a 26-year-old Asian girl.
Oh.
Whoopsies.
Did the dude post anyone's nudes?
No, they did come out with a post saying my truth, where they tried to explain away how they play acted as somebody, but but if you delve deep, like I was taught, because I didn't know about this, I was just like, oh, give us all the goss, come on. So I've had like a couple of people feeding me the goss. It kind of got to a point where it's like I don't want to know anymore.
Oh no!
It was starting to get dank.
Yeah, that's
real
not
dank.
good. That's not
and I was
good.
like, no, okay, I'm tapping out.
I
now.
feel
Okay.
bad. You know, everybody just wants to make a connection. Why you got to play on people's need for companionship? Come on.
Why you gotta play me dirty, dude? Yes. I hope that's a lesson to you out there. Don't get catfished. Belonius bag of donuts with a $2. That Iron Man dough. I'm waiting on my Mark 50. Hail.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
I think I have one more. No, I've got 2 Iron Men on pre-order.
Hey, somebody in the chat says he's laughing, says keep my Ernie Hudson 6 scale on a separate shelf. I don't ever do that.
Oh,
I don't segregate my action figures. I mean, I got look,
how dare you?
I know. I mean, right next to me, I've got a little Chad Boseman right next to my Christopher Reeve Superman. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's a movie I'd watch.
Yeah, and I'm telling you. I mean, you know, it's really funny. Do you know?
Somebody get that man some kryptonite.
I have a very diverse collection of 6 scale figures.
Mine are just a bunch of white supremacists. No, I got a. Okay, so next super chat.
Wait, you were gonna say you got a what? What? Look, man.
I got a bunch of white guys.
I do not, man. Look, I got everybody. I got the Throne of Wakanda. I got Shiri, who's ruling. You know. Mm-hmm. I can't wait. I'm gonna do my big Wakanda when I get my ModuCases. I'm gonna do my big Wakanda setup because I have never opened my Killmonger.
Oh,
and I'm really excited to put the Michael B. Jordan head sculpt on Killmonger.
Yeah.
So I love this.
You got diverse, all right? Diverse set of chairs.
No, I mean, you know, it never really occurred to me. Somebody once asked me about that. Asked me about diversity of action figures. Like, did I make any exception to? And it never occurred to me. Like, I've never thought about the race of my action figures.
No, it's just been kind of like the accessibility. Like, I would love to have a Falcon.
Oh yeah.
I'm not getting a Captain Black. I want a Falcon. Because that's their character. That's who they are. Well,
I do want. I've got the first Captain America. I've got the Civil War Falcon, but that's it's not.
What I want.
That figure is great, but it's really funny. Like when I was asked this question, I'm like, it never occurred to me about action figure diversity. I'm like, no, I just buy the characters I like. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, I remember I told you that I was excited. I realized that I wanted some Japanese figures, and I realized I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I have a box full of them, and so I open them up and put them behind me. And because you know when you buy anime figures, they don't look Japanese, they look anime.
They're anime. Yeah,
and I wanted, like, I have to tell you, there's a figure coming out, and they have it at Toys Wonderland. Here, I'll put the link in it. And I looked at this figure and I looked up I'll put it in the private chat. Mm-hmm. I looked up what it was. Like I'm like, is this from a show or something? And let's see. There it is. I put it in the chat. And it's a character, Mimi. And apparently this character, I'm like, is this from an anime? Like, I'm gonna buy this figure. And but I'm like, what is this? Like, I don't know what it is. And apparently there was these books that Chinese students had in like the 90s where they learned English. And this character, like there's a guy and a girl character that were in these textbooks. Ooh. And this is a riff on this character, the Han Mimi, or is it maybe? I don't even, but I'm like, I looked at this and I like, is this an anime character? But apparently no. The character is actually, they're fictional characters in a series of English learning textbooks for middle school students in China. And I'm like,
dude, I'm sticking a pre-order on this as soon as the stream ends. This
dude,
is great.
I mean, look at all the stuff she comes with, like multiple machine guns and weapons. And I'm like, okay, I have to have this.
Badass.
It's just badass. And look at it comes with like the anime cat character in her backpack. And it's so funny. Like there's Lily and Han Mimi, or is it Mimi, are fictional characters in a series of English learning textbooks for middle school students in China, issued by People's Education Press in the 1990s. For about a decade, these textbooks influenced millions of Chinese students. In 2009, the People's Education Press issued a new English textbook edition, but this time, Lee and Han, together with their pals Lin Tao, Lucy, Lily, and Jim, are no longer middle school students, but appear to be as grown-ups with their own families and children. I'm like, oh, I want to believe she grew up and became this gun-toting.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to have this figure.
Yeah, I think this is great. I think this is absolutely great. We're going to keep that open. We're going to keep... Yeah, because the other day, I was just perusing the 1 in 6 world, and I came across like... it was like a cross between... It's like an anime girl. I don't know when it's anime. It's a Japanese girl. And because it's like a lifelike 1 in 6.
Yeah.
And it was like a mixture of like a school uniform and a military uniform. And it just came with like guns and fucking shit like that. And it was just like, and then I sort of like clicked another thing, and there was like another one in a series. It was, I think it was called, maybe if I say the name, the chat might help me out. I think it was like Something Supreme. It was Something Supreme, maybe. And I was just like, this is fucking great. I want one. I want, and it was like, they were like twins. Like the first one I think I saw was a couple of twins. And then there was like another one. And then there was like another one. Not Chicken Supreme. No, that's what I'm going to have for tea tonight.
Were they girls?
Yeah, they're all girls. And I just thought they looked great. Just some guy finally got my Bakugo figure from My Hero Academia. Deku's, hopefully, coming in August. Thinking about getting Cable, Wolverine, and Wanda Whammon to make a custom set. Was it Akane Knights? Let me just put that in. Akane Knights. No, it was they were like no, it was they were like I said, it was like a military outfit that, you know, possibly kind of school uniform, but more militaristic, very militaristic. I'm gonna have to try and find them because I think they were on Toys Wonderland. I think. Or maybe they're on 1 in 6. But I'm gonna find them again because I liked Rob.
As
Rob, bruh.
Is this new breaking news or something? Yeah. Yeah, that's something we need.
Fucking disgusting what came out of your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you know what, dude? I got to tell you, though. I ordered my Thanos.
It wasn't Sucker Punch, guys, by the way. It wasn't Sucker Punch.
I ordered my Thanos throne a year ago from Toys Wonderland. And it has yet to, it remains unfulfilled. I ordered it May 12th, 2020. And let me show you. I'm going to send you this picture, and you'll see.
Panzer Girls. Panzer Girls. That sounds...
Okay, so I put this in the chat. I just put it in the chat. I ordered this chair a year ago, bruh. A year ago.
Okay.
And I have yet to get it.
Man. Oh, whoa.
Dude, come on now.
Bruh.
Yes. Where is this?
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll continue the super chats in a moment, folks. Don't worry. But bruh, we got chair talk going on now.
Dude, I saw that chair and I
Bruh.
ordered it a year ago. And where is it?
I don't know, but it's also getting kept open.
There you go.
When the stream finishes, and if there's availability on it, yeah. Damn. Like, damn, bruh. That is so good.
Yeah. Where is mine?
Where is my chair? Where is mine chair?
I just want what's coming to me.
No, I don't know if it was just like a make-up. I don't think it was any franchise, folks. I don't think it was any particular franchise. I think it was just like maybe a made-up, you know, brand, where it's just a bunch of miniaturistic hot anime girls. I don't know. Right, let's get back on with the super dupers. Eskimono Phono with the $2 super chat. That Iron Man looks worth the money. There you go. I agree.
I do too, and it very much is.
Was that a statue of ours? I wish I was as dope as Thanos. Daniel Newbert with a $5 RMB. Do more videos with the drinker. You guys both provide great insights into stories and movies.
Look, I would stream with the drinker any day. I really quite enjoyed streaming with him. It is a real privilege. So anytime he asks, I'll go. I'll do it. Yes, I will.
I do. Please do, because they're really good streams. Yeah, I will look through my internet history, but I can't remember when it was. I think it might have been a few days ago, and I did do a wipe recently to get rid of all the catfishing that I've been doing. Mr. Tickle Trunk with a 2 Canadian super sticker of onset chair. It's a chair with onset on it. I'm gonna give that. This is gonna be for you, I think. And then
wait,
the new...
you see, there's a chair that says on set that you can buy.
Oh, it's a super sticker he sent.
Oh, it's a super sticker. Oh, because I'm like getting all hot and bothered. Like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Where is this?
The new number 2 with a $1 fitty phallic. What? Fucking moth behind me, man. Twog. See, now no insects because the candles, but because there's more flames, now moths are like, okay, this is fucking great. This is fucking lights everywhere. Man of War 665, neighbor of the beast with a $6.65. Coincidentally, a Squire interview out today with Jar Jar Abrahams has him saying he learned the hard way that you have to have a that you have to plan a story. That is crazy talk. Yes. Somebody was like, oh, it's really good that he can have a minute to it, and I'm just like, are you fucking nuts? This is a guy who was given $1 billion plus franchise, and he's saying 18 months after the final movies come out, should have had a plan. that to me, you know, if that wasn't Jar Jar, if that was just some random, if that was a Josh Trank, you'd never see the guy again.
I know.
Nuts. Deckard the Couch Guy, the 50 Norwegian 1999 Blair Witch Project, the proverbial forerunner to those type of paranormal movies, had a budget of 60,000 and made 60,000 and made 248.6 million worldwide.
Lovely.
I remember distinctly when the Blair Witch Project came out because comic book shops were full of the adaptation.
Yep.
And they were really pushing it as like horror's back type of thing.
It's true.
Oh my goodness, I'm really gonna destroy your name and I'm so sorry. Terje, Tiberius Monk.
Terrier.
Tiberius Monk with a 50 Norwegian. Thanks for telling me about Toys Wonderland. I'm going bankrupt. Bought 6-scale Leon and Deckard today. Nice. And Deckard today. And Kong Kong. I am a man-child and I love it. Hell yeah.
And you should love it. By
Celebrate it. I love it. I don't give a fuck. You're a man-child. Yeah? I'm waiting for the insult. You're just stating a fact. That's all you're doing. Tox Fox with a £10. Hi, guys. I remember that when Gandalf arrives at Helm's Deep with the... my pronunciation is going to be terrible with this stuff. Rohirrim? The light
the Rohirrim.
Yeah, thank you. The light comes from his staff and not from behind him. Others remember the same. Are we going crazy? Alternate version?
No, I don't think that. I think it's either the sun's behind them, but also I think there is light coming from his staff.
I know it's like when he's charging down, it looks like there's like
even there's when you get that Gandalf figure, it comes with 2 different versions of his staff, one with light.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Nightmare X123 with a $5. Why is it we're constantly talking about the failures of DC and Marvel and never deep dive into the world of indies like Jawbreakers or Cyberfrog? Well, we're not, because this isn't a comic show. Well, what I would say, right? Okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I mean, sure, Cyberfrog has done very well indeed. You know, it's $1 million comic. The second one has done over $1 million. It's done excellently, but I don't think with Indiegogo, I still think there's massive problems with Indiegogo, because this Cyberfrog is meant to be a 4-part series before it goes into wherever it's going to go, but we're waiting 15 months or more between parts. Now, as an adult, sure, 15 months is now becoming, unfortunately, a little bit of a blip on our lives, but if you're a young person who's wanting to get into comics and your comic is coming out every year, every 15 months, you've probably moved on to other things by then.
Right.
So there has to be a quicker way of production. Jawbreakers, the latest Jawbreakers, it's massively overdue. It was meant to come out in October of last year, the Grand Bazaar, but because your boy Zach has changed the way that he wants the story to go, it's had to go in for rewrites and changing, and now it's what month we're in now? We're going into the 6 months, so it's nearly 9 months overdue, you know? And there's a lot of books which are just overdue and overdue and overdue. And people will get bored of that, you know?
Yeah.
People want return on their investment. If they've put money into these comics, they want these comics to come out when they do. They're not 200-page comics. You know, a lot of these are 48-page at best. They should be coming out on time. So sure, they're making money. Absolutely, 100%. But I think the Indiegogo model, I think it's got to tighten up something drastically, because on you know, it's a long time to wait with a investment already made. And I've got one of the reasons why I'm sort of, you know, a little bit peeved about this is I've got campaigns, at least 2 campaigns, I'm never going to see the product, which I've supported. I'm never going to see the product. The money, gone. Never going to see. And there are so many which are overdue. There are some people which hit their dates, which is great. And those people, they're the ones that, you know, I'll return to. But I'm not going to, you know, start throwing money at campaigns which are 9 months, 10 months, a year or more overdue. You know, this isn't a joke. This is a business. This is a business, and people are giving good money to get their product. You got to deliver your product within good time.
Yeah.
So there you go. Nerdy Girl Creates with a $5. Have you seen the BBK Winter Warrior figure? Thoughts? I'm gonna give it a quick little look-see now. BBK Winter Warrior. Oh, I know the one I think you're talking about. Yeah. This is the Bucky.
Yeah.
This is the third-party Bucky. What do you think?
I don't know if I'm sold on the head sculpt.
Yeah, it's the head which gets me. I like the outfit.
I mean, it's not horrible, but it almost looks like an anime version of Bucky.
Yeah,
but it would make a good display piece with the original Hot Toys First Avenger figure that they're re-releasing for. Or no, they're not releasing the original. The first Hot Toys Captain America that came out was the First Avenger from World War II, and it's really cool.
Yeah, there's really nice elements. I think the gun's great. I think the articulation is clearly going to be good. I like the outfit a lot. I think the outfit is pretty precise to Bucky. It's just that head sculpt which I can't get past myself.
Yeah, it looks like an animated version of him.
If there was like an animated, bunch of them.
Yeah,
like if they did like a slightly animated Cap to go with it, then I could see some cool value in that.
Yes.
But going alongside the realistic 1-in-6s, that head sculpt just ain't doing it for me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't want to break no hearts. But if you got it and you like it, that's all that matters, by the way. That is all that matters.
It is true.
Tomek Jeziorski with a 25 Polish, I think. Greetings! Huge thanks for introducing me to The Prisoner. What about 6 of 1 for the 2009 version? Did you abandon this idea? Be seeing you. It may happen. We might do a stream. We might do a completely off the cuff stream and just discuss the whole thing in one stream.
Yes.
But 6 episodes, 6 streams on it. I think we'd be really pushing the envelope.
I agree.
With that. S-Beam with a $5. As I just asked Justin already, but what accessories would you have for your own figure? Clothing ideas. I'll get yours going along with Justin. Oh, well, I mean, I have my own figure over there, which was beautifully created for me, which came with a hot dog outfit, because, of course, I did a Fall Guys stream in a hot dog outfit and called myself Hot Dog Man Identity Unknown. So to have that with a hot dog outfit was great. I would say Clown as. If there was going to be another figure, it would have to be Clown as, with the white makeup on, the eyes, the wig. That would be the one for me, with a accessory of a honker horn and maybe a whiteboard with some pens. There you go. Matt Lines with a £5. If you could have a hot toy of a band or group, what would it be? Can't mix them though.
Oh, I know who. My answer to that is Prince.
Oh, just Prince.
I want a Prince hot toy. I with multiple costumes, and I want him mostly the Purple Rain era Prince with the motorcycle.
Ooh.
With his motorcycle, yeah. Because I want to purify myself in the water of Lake Minnetonka. And Prince would join Freddie, John Lennon, and you can't see him, but here's Jimi Hendrix right off the side. Join my band. I want a Prince figure. Somebody make a great Prince 6-scale figure.
I'd have to say Queen.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Queen. John Deacon, the bunch.
I mean, there are Prince 6-scale figures that there's one that as a matter of fact, see if I can find it. Look at this. I'm going to send you a picture of this custom figure. If I could own this, it's long gone, but I'll show you. This is exactly what I want. I'm putting the link in here. There it is. I want this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What?
Dude. Come on now.
Dude. Bruh. Jeez, man.
I want that.
That is so good.
Yep.
That is so freaking good.
Yep. I want that figure.
Purple
It's a
rain,
custom. It's a custom now.
purple rain. I
know.
That is amazing.
I know.
Jeez.
I want it. Please buy it for me, somebody. I don't know who owns it, but just send it to me.
Yeah.
It's just.
I don't know who owns it, and I don't care. Just send it to me.
It's just. I need it. I need it now.
Gosh darn it. That's a real beauty. That is a real beauty. Andrew Matthews with a £5. So as what Babylon 5 1 in 6 would you want now? Ooh, Londo.
I'd want Londo and Jakar.
Oh, I thought if we could have two, I'm having Jakar as well.
Oh. Can only have one?
But if you're having one, Londo.
I mean, I would want the aliens. I'd want Londo, Delenn, Jakar, the Vorlon ambassador, because that would be a cool 6-scale figure.
The Vorlon would be great. Kosh.
Yeah, Kosh. The Vorlon, yeah, Kosh. Be great.
I'm getting it now, folks. He's just died. Kosh 1 or Kosh 2? Because
the first one.
Outfit.
Yeah.
Kosh 1.
Yeah.
1.0. Okay. I would just like Patricia Tallman in my life.
Yeah.
She's hot. Redheads, dude. Redheads.
I know. I know. Oh, I know.
Do you know, by the way, Patricia Tallman, she was the stunt double for Gates McFadden in TNG.
Yes.
And she was the stunt woman for Kara Nerys in DS9.
Yes.
And an actress. I liked her in I liked her in Night of the Living Dead remake.
She was good.
I like that.
Yep.
I think it's a good remake. Shane O'Reilly with a €1.50 phallic unicorn. Crazy Cat Guy with a $2. Master Run, thanks for the stream, guys. Thank you, Crazy Cat Guy, for coming along. Bearded Old Bear with a $5. Hi, guys. I just ran across a Kickstarter project for the Prisoner action figures. Were you two aware of it? Dude, we're actively pushing it. Like
yes,
crack.
for weeks now.
Yeah.
Take my money.
There's only 2 hours left on it. 2 hours left if you want to support it. We're nearly there, dude. Deck Out the Couch Guy with 50 Norwegian. If you want to trigger someone with waifus, get some mason jars as well. Don't Google that. Terrible meme. Oh, okay. Merlin's ID with a $2. Would you call a Xenomorph a phallic hot toy? No, I'd call it go away. Go away, please. The new number 2 with a $5. Because of you, I made my first purchase on Prime 1, Anzu from Gantz. Hey! Titties! I lost my train of thought. I watched the Gantz. Dude. Like, how does that armor even stay on? Still patiently waiting. Can't believe you made me spend that much. Oh.
What are you gonna do?
Antoine Dennison with a $5. I love the Hot Toys 1 in 6 scale figures, but I've never bought one because I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to stop.
That's probably true. It's like Lay's potato chips. No one can eat just
They're
one.
so nice.
Yeah.
Antoine, why don't you just try it?
Antoine, the answer on this show is always yes.
Just buy one. Just see how it feels.
Yeah.
Just buy one. See how it feels for you, dude. Come on. See how it feels. Tell us how it feels afterwards.
Feels good.
Okay, it's arrived, and I've already got 3 more on pre-order. Nympho with 10 BGNs. Speaking of J.J. Abrams, he announced he'd started working on the movie based on the game Portal. Oh, Jesus Christ. God, please, no, somebody stop him from ruining this masterpiece. Oh, no. I know.
No. I know.
Stop it. Stop it. J. Chris with a $5. Is ordering from Toys Wonderland better than Sideshow? This is obviously debatable. But I've just discovered that if I order from Toys Wonderland, I don't get charged import fees because I think it's something to do with Australia being part of the Commonwealth.
Right.
Whereas when I order from Sideshow, which I have done extensively, I do get charged import fees. However, Sideshow do have a reward scheme. So every purchase I do get money back on the purchase. So it's swings and roundabouts, whichever is best for you. But I gotta say, both companies have given very good service.
Yeah, they really do.
I cannot complain about the service.
And obviously, Toys Wonderland deals in third-party figures, and Sideshow does not.
Yes, that is actually a very important element. Yeah, Sideshow does not deal with third-party. Toys Wonderland does. So I have been able to get myself some doozies like Connor from Detroit Become Human, and this just went through its Detroit Become Human yesterday, had its 3rd birthday, and I'll just turn on his cyborg head. So you know, I couldn't have got this from Sideshow.
Right.
I had to get this from Toys Wonderland, and this I fucking love it. I think Connor was such a great character in that game. You have to, Robert, I would love to see you play Detroit Become Human.
I need to do that. I need to play it. I'm going to play some Detroit Become Human. I'm going to do that.
Please. I think it might restore your faith in humanity.
I need to do that.
Or destroy it completely, depending on what choices you make, actually.
Yeah, that is not the way it goes, though.
But it's such a good story, dude. J. Chris with a oh yeah, sorry, just had that one. Punk Waddle with a $5. As I don't know if it was the Little Armory line that you saw, but they do have scale decks as well as weapons. I'll have to look in, and I will look into it, hopefully find it, and then on the next show I will show. Nerdy Girl Creates with a $5. Is there a hot toy you wish they would release with improvements? Mine is the Iron Man 2 Black Widow. Oh, the Iron Man 2 Black Widow with sculpted hair.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Improvements. I mean, to be honest with you, I could look through anything. I could look through so many different things and say, I wish they'd done a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, me too. I can't think of one like right off the top, but there's always room for improvement.
Yeah, there's always room for little changes hither and dither. Southpaw 007 Southpaw with a $5. Have you read any of the Powderpuff Girls script yet? I'm on page 28 of 61, and it's almost Batwoman levels of terrible. I only read what little pieces came out on Twitter yesterday, and that was enough for me.
Oh boy,
that was enough for me.
I read about that. I'm like, I don't need to read that.
Yeah,
I've read too many bad scripts in my life. Donnie Pearson actually said Gesundheit to me, so thank you for that, Donnie Pearson.
Oh, Gesundheit! And that... Sorry, go on.
Nope, I want to say thank him. Thank him.
And that was our final super chats. We caught up. That was a lot of super chats, guys.
That was a lot of
Thank
super
you
chat.
so much.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, because I gotta go do a stream.
I was conscious of that.
This is a 3-hour show, man. This was awesome.
I know.
By the way, you just got another.
From Andrew slipping in with a $5. R&B Emperor Londo on the throne being strangled by Shakar. That'd be pretty good. Londo, because Shakar would have his eye patch as well.
Yes.
I love him, Babylon 5. Robert, hold on, quickie. Actually, quickie. Douche, 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 douche. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Thank you to everyone who also hit the membership button. It's all over the place. It's in such out of order, I can't tell. So sorry about that. But thank you everyone who hit the membership button and joined the channel as well. As Terje Tiberius Mork with a 20 Norwegian says, sell my Hyundai and buy a 6-scale Ecto 1. Yes.
No, he's a dad. He has to be able to transport his children.
Dude, kids, they gotta learn sometime. They gotta learn to be self-sufficient at some point. Might as well be when they're 6 months old.
Yeah, why not?
So yeah, 100%. And when your wife complains that she can't drive it,
yeah,
tough shit. Huge thank you to everyone who turned out today. We were at 1.3 thousand at peak, which was incredible. Massive thank you to Gary for sliding in with a cameo appearance and showing off his Gandalf. Ladies, humongous thank you to everyone who hit the super chat button and membership button and supported the stream. Just an extra special thank you to Stefan for some incredible super chats, and it was just, buddy, it was so nice to see you. My mods, my beautiful mods, Purple Valkyrie, thank you for feeding me stuff during the stream as well to get up on the screen. I really do appreciate that, as well as doing your amazing mod job. So I really appreciate that too. And of course, to this man right here, Mr. RMB.
Well,
such a great.
It's
co-host.
always a pleasure.
Excellente!
And we'll be back next week with more stuff.
Over on Robert's channel with fully articulated.
Both of us should have our Batman Beyonds, and we should maybe open them together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's coming Friday.
Yeah. Theoretically, I don't know
excited.
when I'm going to get mine, but it'll be there at some point.
I'm so excited. Ooh wee, and I just can't. Yeah, I can't. Okay. So until then, folks, be seeing you.
Yes, that's right. I can't do it right now, but I'll be seeing you.